Oh, hey everybody. How's it going? My name's Pat, formerly Greg, now currently Preg. Welcome to the show. We're going to be playing Monster Hunter Rise with one Peach Saliva and... Wrong microphone. Echo? Hello. How about that? Any better? That's better? So, that's because the NVIDIA broadcast thing that I'm using was set to the default because I turned my mixer off yesterday because coffee got spilled on it. Do you know what microphone I was using? This one, actually. Oops. That's how it go. That's kind of cool, actually. Where is the baby? There are two babies. One baby there. In fact, you can see the slightest sliver of his fur. Other baby here. Also, baby here. I can feel it kicking. Anyway, speaking of being pregnant, or rather me being pregnant, we have two guests today. We have Peach Saliva, and luckily enough, Plague of Gripes managed to make it. There was some iffiness about his internets, but I mean, we were chatting with him just now on Discord, and he'll be able to hang out at least a little bit. So Tetsu says, is Plague's internet awful? Oh, it's awful. It's just not quite awful enough for him to not be able to make it. What does that have to do with me being pregnant? It's a secret. No, not that Wi-Fi you see. No. No. Also, I thought you were saying wife pussy, like your spouse pussy, your spussy, as it were. That's like the worst sounding one by far. Spussy is the worst one. Oh, hate it. Fuggins is in the chat, says we went to an English college, man. Come on. Whatever, bro. Whatever. You know, I got a new mouse today. Because somebody keeps knocking over my mouse and keyboard. And I discovered that last night, or yesterday afternoon, right before the Path of Exile sponsored stream, that my keyboard only worked upside down. So I had to replace the keyboard. Like, I usually sit like this, but if it was like up a little bit, the contacts or something on the inside didn't work anymore because some stupid piggy doggo keeps knocking my keyboard onto the fucking floor like an asshole. Thanks, doggy. I still love you. Yeah, he keeps eating the Wi-Fi. He loves it. So we're gonna play Monster Hunter. Woo! I love Monster Hunter. I'm so glad that Paige and Plage also like Monster Hunter. Plague is so. He's not just so much farther in Rise than I am. Like, I think he's played more Rise since the PC release than I have in totality, which seems kind of nuts. We're going to keep on going. All right, let's thank some Peepo and hunt some monsters and go hang out with the PP gang. Vloggins are probably ahead of me in the PC release too. Yeah, once I started streaming it with Paige, like it seemed a little silly to like bolt ahead. Though I am at some point over the next week gonna go and get all the skills, right? And at some point we're gonna have to get Paige those skills. And also, we're gonna have to get Paige to actually do some of the single player because her farm is dire and she's gonna run out of potions. She's gonna run out. Telling you. All right. Let's thank some people like Winter Titan. Thanks, people, Winter Titan. Hey, thank you for the sub, first of all. Hey, Pat of the Orb. Switched to melee DPS for my FC, and after practicing my rotation on dummies for hours, remapping hotbars, and learning the Savage raids, I discovered that, you know, Pat, Savage raiding as a melee DPS is a lot like fighting games. No, but the hit effects. No, it doesn't react when you hit it. No, it's different. I believe I actually used that analogy. Melee DPS is like not dropping an infinite in Marvel while doing a synchronized DDR routine. Like, that's what it actually is. Don't drop the infinite and stand in the right spots. That's all it is. Where are my MMOs with hit stun? Even Terra didn't have that. You're better off playing Black Desert for that, but then you're better off not playing Black Desert in general. Evan 2 Echo sub, thanks, man. Tiz86 gifted a sub to Ivan Misswalker, and that makes 540 gift subs from Tiz. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Moose's Goose sub. Now it's time to play Monster Hunter while I watch you guys play Monster Hunter, so I can pretend that I am part of the group. Oh, that's sweet. Rumbutt sub. Looking forward to more of Peach smashing monsters in the face with her hammer. I also. Kyle Jeffries kicked in $10. Thanks, Kyle. Motivation, everybody. Remember that anyone you ever thought was too hot for you once took a poop so hard they started sweating. Never be afraid to ask someone out. We are all servants to the porcelain throne. Take the shit that must be taken. Okay. That's nice. Hey, let me ask you guys, for the hammer, the first switch skill that you unlock is the dash that it makes you invincible, right? Because that's the good one. Because the second one is that, like, alternate style, which sucks shit. That means we have to get Paige to make 8 different hammers. Damn it. Her greatest nemesis. Not Kazu, not Kuliyaku. Menus. Brit sub. Thanks, Brit. Sven Holgerson kicked in a sub. Thanks, man. Hey, Pat, formerly known as Greg. Please accept the Sabusi. Thank you. You're well, cussy. Taisuru sub. Thanks, Taisuru. Normally I use these sub messages to heckle, but I'm sad, so thanks for all the great streams. Wish I could make it for more of them. Oh, don't worry. That's why we put up the VODs, man. Thanks a lot. Monkey Weed subbed. Help with the new manager at work is an NFT, bro. How do I get away with murder? You don't. Don't murder your boss. Don't murder anyone. Don't murder anyone. How about that? Lobster Priest gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Lobster Priest. This is very kind. It's very nice of you. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thanks, Kai9. Do you think hit stun could work in an MMO if it was his own role? Like one person does hit stun on the enemy with no damage, while the other person does actual damage with no hit stun. I should mention that most MMOs, like the vast majority of MMOs, do have a form of hit stun. In Final Fantasy XIV, there is a stun state, and there's also an interrupt state, both of which usually don't work on bosses outside of specific criteria. The main issue with stun is either you can stun something that it can never ever do anything, which totally ruins it, or you can stun something so little that you can only use it when you're supposed to. Right? Like Devil May Cry 5 is a really good example. Enemies have a lot of hit stun in that. You are a terror beast, and when you're beating on something, when you're really beating on something in Devil May Cry, there's almost nothing it can do to you. There's mainly the things that you have to worry about. The other things around you are doing it to you. On the flip side, in Devil May Cry, you have a situation where you're fighting a boss and you can't stun it at all. That's the same for every genre. This is no different in MMOs. Ranryu says, does interrupt work on anything? It works on interrupt exclusively works on moves in the when the boss does in 14 that the move is flashing in the cast bar. It is explicitly for those moves. Vextalist kicked in $5. Thanks, Vex. Hey, Pat, I beat Cyberpunk, and that game pisses me off. It's fucking immaculate, and in my top 5 favorite games of all time. The devs crafted a masterpiece, but got fucked over by higher-ups. If only it was allowed the breathing room it needed. So, you're probably right, but I do think it's really funny. And I mean really, 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 really funny. Let me find the date on this. That it's now 2022, and the game came out in 2021, and the game was announced in May of 2012. For context, Cyberpunk was announced like 2 years into my internet career and came out last year. So saying that, like, if only it had gotten the breathing room it needed is, like, totally absurd. Came out in 2020. Oh my god, time has lost all meaning. The point is, it was in development for 7 or 8 years. It was never going to get the breathing room that it needed, ever. Valriet says, to be fair, they announced it in 2021 doesn't mean they started. You're completely right, Valriet. And I will counterpoint that by saying that no one cares. No one cares. I know you agree. I just wanted to say it. The instant you announce it, the timer starts. And expectations work from that day of the announcement. Here's a really good example. Elder Scrolls 6 should not have been announced. Because from announcement to release, it's going to be like 11 years for Elder Scrolls 6, which is enough time for people to go from like grade 5 to college. And they're going to go, wow, I've been waiting. I waited all through high school for Skyrim 2, and it sucks. I should go talk to... Hey, if you work at Bethesda and you want to talk to me about Starfield, my DMs are open. I'm so curious about what's up with Starfield. The last time I talked to somebody about Starfield was 2 years before it got announced. And the guy I was talking to was like, man, this thing, ooh, right? That was the thing. But that was like 4 years ago. So who knows? Who the fuck knows? And Blackbird. So thanks, Blackbird. Really appreciate it. This is 42 months of orb. Thanks, man. Dude, like, oh God, like 2 years before Cyberpunk 2077 came out, I think it was 2 years, I spoke to somebody who was like, bruh, this game is gonna be poop. And I'm like, nah. And they were like, yeah, bro. I'm like, nah. And they were right. They were super right. Oh, man. All right. Well, with that, we've thanked all the peepo, and we can get into Monster Hunter. Before we switch over to hanging out with the PP gang, let's make sure that everything is working correctly. Because I did change some setting craps. So, do you guys see Monster Hunter? Yes. Do you guys hear Monster Hunter? You hear it now? Good. Now, it's probably a little low, right? Barely? Very quietly? Okay, yeah, I need to... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I gotta click in. This is probably a little better. Better? Yeah, because remember, we got guests today, so we gotta have their voices in. Alright, now I gotta put the limiter back on. Let's put you to 18. So, just in case Peach Saliva tries to overpower me with her power voice. You know how it is, right? Alright. You know how it is. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick second and go get our guests. Be right back. Tell me about trees, Eli.
Oh, are we live now? What's going on?
Yeah, we're live. I just told you I was going to go back out of
I
thing.
didn't know if you meant that you were coming in and then you were going to have dead air for a second. Or
Hi, everybody.
Tell me about trees.
I was trying to explain to Paige again, because Paige has no brain today, shocker, that the upgrade paths work like little trees. And she
Oh,
probably
those
does.
trees.
Yes, I'm not talking about actual trees.
Oh.
I mean spaghetti.
Paige
And,
is eating spaghetti.
As an alert for everyone in chat or in the VODs or whatever, my internet is very, very unstable because of my ISP in general, and also because snowstorm recently, so everything's very fucky. So I'm kind of surprised I can even be on voice call at the moment.
I'm also kind of surprised. But you sound good.
Yeah, fine for the timing. So if I mysteriously vanish, that's probably what happened.
Does everybody
my
sound
internet.
good, by the way, to everybody at home?
Hey, Agami wants to know, what is your favorite tree? What is your favorite kind of tree, guys?
Oh, that's easy.
What is it?
Maple tree.
Really? You like maple trees, really?
Yeah, they're pretty, they're national, and they taste good.
Oh my god. I'm upset.
Why?
Well,
Why?
I'm looking at my screen and my Palamute, that's the dog, right? The Palamute has a butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
use it.
and it's like in.
Are
like,
they
it
not
is
supposed
so-
to?
Well, I'm just very shocked that it's like there. Like and like my screen, the way my camera is positioned, it's like right there.
It's sort of there. It's like a slight discoloration, or it's like, might be a butthole.
No, it's a butthole.
What's
my
the issue with
man.
buttholes, Paige? It's a natural
I'm
part
not-
of the animal kingdom.
Like
we-
it's.
None of us have an affinity for buttholes, but that's what armor is for.
Oh God.
You gotta put armor around that butthole.
Oh.
Anyways,
reminds
my
me-
favorite tree is a wisteria,
Really?
What about
Why do you
wisteria?
like wisteria?
because they're pretty. Type in
I-
wisteria into your Google and then look at picture. It's a pretty picture.
Hey, nerds. I'm posting the number for the labo.
Okay, well, what about me? Okay, my favorite tree is I really like red buds.
What the
Have you
fuck
ever
is
seen
a
a-
red bud?
A red bud tree.
Answer my question.
It's like, it's also called like a Judas tree.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people call them Judas trees.
Uh-huh.
Because according to some Judas Iscariot, it is
himself.
believed that he used a relative of the red bud to unalive himself after betraying Jesus.
Well, why'd you... You've been using TikTok too much.
No, well, there's a reason. Do you know why people say that? Because
Why?
the algorithm does not like other words.
Oh, the algorithm doesn't like it when you say Judas fucking did a big murder himself, suicide, killed himself?
I mean, listen, I'm just saying.
Paige, the algorithm isn't a factor in a live broadcast that I advertised.
It'll hear you. Algorithm will hear you.
Mr. Algorithm.
You mean
Yes.
fucking Don Cheadle from
Don
Space
Cheadle
Jam?
from Space Jam 2 is going to hear you.
Are you guys gonna join my
I will be.
fucking game?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just running around my village. Excuse
Now,
me.
Paige, I have a question for you.
I have an answer, maybe.
Did you talk to all the people with the yellow things above their heads in town?
I tried to.
What do you mean you tried to?
I tried to.
What does that
Oh, shit.
mean?
Hold on. Hold on. I can't. I have to think to do this. Okay, and then lobby.
Am I doing this right?
What?
Okay, what was I saying?
You tried to talk to people?
Ah, yes, that's how it works.
Hey, there's Peach.
Yes, and I did.
Why do you talk like that? You're so weird.
I don't know. Kobe,
He's
Rubby,
having
Toby.
troubles, right?
I'm not anxious today or anything. It's my brain is just really bad today.
Yeah,
I
you've
woke
had a
up late.
you've had a really long day.
Well, no, I woke up really late because I didn't sleep well and I had a lot of crappy dreams and just like, ugh.
Is there a
So-
way to examine other players' gear?
I hope not.
Why?
Hold
Hey,
on,
Paige,
I need to
you're-
get something to drink.
Which Bareth hammer do you have?
I don't know.
Just look at.
How do I do that again?
So you hit start. and then you go to equipment info, and it'll just tell
There,
you.
yeah, right. Sorry. Sorry, I'm going there now. I have the Carapace Hammer 1. That is what I have. I have the Barrett Helm, Mail, Vambraces, and Greaves, but not.
Yeah.
I just have the Izuchi Coil and the Carapace Hammer.
So are you? Can you come over to this man over where I'm standing and see what you need for the Carapace Hammer 2? I think it's Monster
Hello.
Bone pluses, maybe.
I'm going to upgrade weapon.
There we go.
Yes, ma'am.
See you later.
I'm going to. Wait, am I going to Bone Tree?
No, you're just gonna.
My hammer's ready.
You were trying to give her the Barrett hammer, weren't you?
Yes. So scroll
I'm-
down to your Carapace Hammer,
Yeah.
right? And it should be
Yeah.
highlighted.
Should be using now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to the right of it will be Carapace Hammer 2. Right.
I do not have. No, it doesn't say that. It
Oh,
just
it's
says
all question marks.
Yeah. So.
Okay, then you're good to go. You're at the
Yeah,
maximum.
remember that was
you can
what we
possibly
left off last time, saying that that's what we're going to have to take care of today.
Okay,
All right,
that's
great.
what I thought, but I was confused because you made it seem like we could do that. Okay.
Well, Paige, it's up to you. Let's get some key quests out of the way.
Let's do it.
Also,
I would
I think
like-
we have to do a
wait,
rampage.
Wait, real quick. I would like to apologize preemptively to chat and the boys. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not playing around. It's bad today. I'm asking and pleading for your patience and grace today. It's not good.
okay, well, luckily, Paige, the
oh,
quest we have to do
sorry.
first is the most complicated type of quest.
Oh, good. That's what
Yeah.
I want to hear. I'm ready.
You
You
left
have
you,
to learn
you
it for the first time.
yeah, we left
Wonderful.
it. We left it. We beat up Kezu, and then you were like, "Oh, okay, we'll leave that next time."
Oh.
It's pretty bad today. I
Why
asked her to
does
remember
past...
the face of her mother, and she couldn't do it.
Oh, shut up. Why is past Paige so shitty to future Paige? It's like I'm like, yeah, fuck her. We hate her.
Because present Paige hates future Paige.
Oh, man. Future Paige sucks.
To the hub.
All right, well,
All Paige.
Come back anytime.
grab your
Alright.
rampage quest, darling.
Okay, coming,
It should,
coming,
it should
coming.
be, you know, at her, and she's gonna be like, "Hey, you need the quest. It's important. The rampage."
Wait. Urgent
Okay.
quest.
Yeah, urgent
Rampage.
means
Accept. Yes. Yes, or
Okay, bear
send
in
join
mi-
request.
just say
whatever.
yes.
Yes.
All right, now me and Eli can join the quest.
Okay, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
I need
I should still have my previous food.
My game's a
do.
little stuttery today. I'm wondering why that is.
Back to work.
It is stuttery.
Oh, you mean like you're watching it and you feel it's stuttery, or?
Well, in game it looks stuttery to me. But that's because of my internet.
Let's see.
It might be because I'm running NVIDIA's dog killing technology.
Wow, me and my dog look like an idiot. Collectively, one
You know,
idiot.
speaking of which,
I like food.
Love
Well,
it.
also
We
like
love
food.
food. Let's see.
I actually don't need my dog killing technology right now.
Dog killing?
Yeah.
Golly.
The dog's asleep at my feet.
Aw.
What is going on?
All right, I'm gonna
Why
ready
are
up.
you laughing so much? You are laughing.
My dog is crazy right now.
What are you doing?
Please.
Oh wow, look at Paige's dog.
He won't leave.
What's wrong with my dog?
Oh my God.
Default dog.
His
Look at-
name
look at
is
my dog.
Pyros.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
your dog. Where is your dog?
my
dog
dog
looks
is
like
right
a
next to
pile of
me, and he
coal.
matches.
Okay, Eli,
This looks
your,
like it would have crabs living in it.
your dog looks like he's cosplaying as Thanos, and Pat, your dog sucks. And is not as good as my dog.
My dog is literally much better than your dog.
My dog could take your
Literally.
dog any day of the week.
And he doesn't have butthole armor.
He doesn't need it. It's a projectile. Fucking shoots at it. Just bam, bam, bam.
You ready, Paige?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to learn?
You ready
No.
to laugh?
Also, no. We did it!
No, we didn't. We didn't do anything.
We did it!
All right. This is going to require extensive explanation. Prepare your mind.
Unironically, it's very complicated.
Oh.
Thankfully, it starts out really locking you in, so
Yeah.
you don't have a choice but to learn.
You will.
kind of
It will
annoying,
force you
actually.
to learn.
Our trusty fortress, and its defense is top tier.
Okay, be sure, first off, you see that rainbow little bug? Always be sure to
Rainbow.
collect him.
Yeah, he's good.
I got him.
All right.
Okay, you see how it says hold to get ready, and I want you to press in the stick? We don't do that right now.
Don't do that.
Wait, why?
Never mind. That's the thing that will make the actual thing start.
Wait, take this stuff? Wait, what are you doing? What's happening?
We're on a
Take
timer
care of
page.
Whatever's happening with her.
Well, wait, I don't understand. Do I take the items from the
Yeah,
box
take
or
some.
not?
Take some items from the
You
box,
guys
like
told
always.
me not to because it would make things start.
No, we didn't.
not
That's
what
not
we
what he
said.
said at all.
Ah!
Stop trying to panic yourself. It's been 2
You're
seconds.
panicking me.
Okay.
Just pick up the hamburger from the box and get out of here.
Okay, Paige. Okay.
Yes, what? Okay.
You see, over that way, there's a big gate, and you can see Eli's
Gate.
over there, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
Let's go over
monsters are gonna try and get through these gates and break through the other side they want in.
Yes.
So we have to tower defense them away.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
First part of the explanation, you see the direction that I'm sort of facing and walking right now?
Yes.
All right, that's the direction that the monsters are going to appear from. Now,
Okay.
this direction is where they want to go. Simple enough, right?
Yeah.
See that there's a great big gate over here?
Yes.
Let's do this.
All right, that's ultimately where they want to be, and we don't
Right.
want that.
Got it. We don't.
so
yeah.
come this
that's
way.
bad. Okay.
Come up to where I just went,
Okay.
if you remember all that.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, you see these little installation platforms?
Yes.
If you press B, then you can build stuff on them.
Should I press B?
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead
for
and
it.
press B, see what happens.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Nothing.
you're not
I'm
actually-
pressing B.
It looks more like you're drinking.
Okay,
Yeah, it looks-
I was, but I'm pressing
Yeah, it
B
looks-
and nothing is occurring.
Okay, well, anyways,
There.
Oh, there we
monsters
go.
are
Oh,
coming, so we need to start either way.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Remember when I kept telling you you had to do single player so you would actually understand what's happening?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Now it's now. It is now to do that.
God.
You are now behind. So basically, Paige, we use these gun emplacements to shoot just a shit ton of these fuckers
Yeah.
and stop them from coming in. The single player has a really, really
Extensive.
lavish tutorial for this that I realized just now they don't give you in multiplayer because they assume that you have learned it.
Oh.
Nothing can stand in your way.
We're doing it. Are we doing a good job?
No, we're doing okay.
What you're actually doing right now, like just hitting the monsters, normally, is something that you do want to end up doing a lot later on.
Oh, but not now?
Yeah, now you want to use gun emplacements to shoot them.
Yeah, because the guns
Well, how
actually
do
do. Hold on. The guns actually do a little bit more damage right now.
This is not
So
really
come up
very
here.
fair.
Come up here.
Well, where? I don't.
Eager to get in.
Up here. Here's the place where I am. Press B next to gun. Well, press B, don't hold it. It'll cause it to despawn.
Okay.
Build the thing. There you go. You did it. Now get on it. Now shoot them.
Okay. I don't think this is very fair, guys. I haven't gotten any. Like, I don't know what
No
the hell
kidding.
I'm doing.
That's
But-
fine.
But I told you for 2 weeks.
For the time being, just concentrate on shoot monster. Pat and I will take
But you
care of the
didn't-
rest.
You did not say, hey, Paige, you're going to be doing something really complicated. Be sure, you know.
I've been telling you for weeks that you had to learn how to do stuff by yourself in
No,
this
you
game.
didn't. Well, yes,
Yes, I-
Pat. Like, I have other things to do. Ah!
Why are you mad?
You're doing great.
I don't know. Seemed like a good idea. I
I
don't know.
think it would be a somewhat good idea to do several of these. Because first off, she's not going to understand this right away.
Yeah.
And if she's not doing the tutorial version of this, it's especially not going to make any sense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying shooting monsters. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, for the time being, that's all you need to worry about.
I mean, the basic reality
alright,
is
whatever.
that some of these are automatic turrets, which you don't have to manage, and some are manual turrets, right? That
Yeah.
you can get good at. Like I have a cannon now, which does like more damage, but it's a little
Yeah.
more awkward to shoot. And then there's at some point they're gonna ring a gong, which is gonna make your character like, yeah, there it is, perfect
Which
timing.
just happened.
Your character is now like 10 times stronger than they usually are.
Oh, cool.
So if you get in there and beat on this dude,
You'll notice that
yeah.
you're doing like thousands of damage.
Cool.
Like, it gets actually kind of crazy.
You're on fire!
Wow.
Standing.
yeah, right?
That's pretty sick.
Bastard.
Wow, this is fucking rules.
Rampages
Right.
are fun. They can
So
just be complicated and overwhelming at first.
It's basically tower defense, but
Oh, I'm riding. What do I do? Oh god.
whatever you like.
Those
Oh,
smash
you
buttons.
never did the riding tutorial either.
Yeah, I don't.
There's-
Yeah, what the hell?
All right, shut up, shut up. There's a Y button and a B button. They both do attacks.
Okay.
And eventually you'll fill up a meter on the bottom. When that happens, press Y and B at the same time.
Oh, this
That's
is
it.
so hard to manage.
Yeah, just Y and B, Y and B.
Well, I can't move him.
You hold R1
it's
to move
awkward.
your character around. Let's
They
see.
should auto-target any nearby monsters either way.
This should fix it.
And you managed to kill all of them nearby, so...
Yeah, you killed them all pretty much.
How do I move him? Like I'm
You
trying to
hold
get
down
that-
R1 and then pick a direction.
Yeah.
You run with the monster, basically.
Okay. Got it. There we go. That's better. Okay.
Okay, we've propelled the first horde,
We did it.
and we've leveled up the stronghold, so now our cannons do more damage and what have you.
Yay.
Okay, this will begin a new little thing, see how it's back to hold to get ready.
Let's do
And it has
Yeah.
120 seconds, 110 seconds.
Yeah.
This amount of time before it begins automatically. So now we can freely just roam around and explore and try to figure things out.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. I don't mean to be rude, guys. I just like you guys are
just comes
talking to me
nat-
like,
just
ugh,
comes
and I'm like,
natural to
but no
you.
one taught me.
Okay, there's just a lot to take in all at once. Let's not talk about that. Let's actually learn.
Oh, hey, where is Peachy?
I
Oh,
don't know,
you're
just wanna
right
run
next to
around.
me. Hey, Paige,
Yeah,
come
hey,
over to
what's
where
up?
I'm at.
I don't know where you. Yeah.
I have a big name above me. So you see
That's
this
true.
lever? Don't pull
Yes.
it, right? But it says Dragonator on it when you get close to it.
What happens if I pull it?
Don't pull it. Come down here.
Well, but you can't tell me.
No,
But
I'll
I
show
want
you. I'm
what
showing you
happens
what
if
it'll do. Okay. You see this
Uh-huh.
this thing?
Yeah.
This is like a 10-foot long spike, and it's on both sides.
Sick.
So when you pull that lever, it will spike the absolute fucking shit out of whatever happens to be standing pretty much across the whole width of here.
I love this. I
You
love
only get to
everything
do
I'm
that
hearing.
like once every like 5 minutes, but it will
Right.
fuck them up.
I love that. Okay.
There's basically one lever above each of the little spikes in the wall.
Scarman asked if this is the daycare stream.
No, man, it takes place at night. Come on.
All right. Okay. Now I'm getting more used to this.
Yeah, the
Okay.
tutorial you do in single player is like legitimately like 10 minutes long. So it's like unfortunate
That's very
that your
long.
first
Oh my
interaction with
god.
it.
By the way,
This
it's
is
about to
not-
start again.
Yeah, this is not the hospice stream, guys. Jeez.
Hey, I'm gonna put Fugan down in this corner, Eli.
Okay, go ahead.
just a bit more. Get
I'm gonna put bait down next to the gate.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I've got the artillery pointed that way anyways. Dang.
Oh, right. They broke through that first wall, so we're not going to be able to stop him here.
That's why I've already put everything over here.
Well, I can't.
Just focus on the ones that are near the gate.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. Nice.
You see how the little monsters have symbols next to their names?
Yeah.
Those mean something. But for the
Pardon.
time being, just be aware that if they have like an X over them, that means that they just died. And even though you can still see them, they're in the process of like picking their dumb asses up and then leaving.
Right. Okay, cool.
So if you're like, how come I'm not doing any damage? It's like that one just now.
Right,
Because he's
yeah.
leaving. That's
Great. Okay, thanks, guys.
Now the red ones that have the big bitey marks,
Yeah.
they want to hurt us. The ones that have the blue marks are the ones that want to hurt the gate.
Wow,
Right.
I'm learning shit from Eli here.
I know, right?
I didn't know any of this crap.
Eli is so wise.
I just brute force my way through these things.
You see how a couple of the guns have like lasers pointed at
Yeah.
stuff? Those are automated too, but you have to aim the direction that they are automated at. Those are Wyvern artillery, and they're the strongest thing we have.
They're
And
good.
they're already pointed at the general location of the gate.
Well
Yeah.
done!
So those are
Ooh,
good.
we did a sub-assignment. Whatever the fuck
Ooh.
that means. Repel using cannon.
Yes. Okay, so the sub-assignments are like things that'll increase the amount of rewards that you get.
Is this going well?
Yes,
Yes.
extremely.
This is going just
Yay!
fine.
So I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a power kill?
I'm helping. Thank you, Wise Plague.
You might want to come over here and help kill this one last little dude, though.
I can
Oh, never
do
mind,
that.
he's gone.
That's some.
He's fine.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
So the little sub-assignments, you'll notice there's like stun a monster, use a ballista to get rid of a monster, and inflict an elemental blight are the last ones. that we need to do. Most of them will take care of themselves.
Oh shit. Oh, titties. Wow. Okay.
Oops. Oh, there goes that one.
Got him. Dragonated him. Dragonated the shit out of him.
Time.
Nice.
There's also a machine gun. You unlock more of these things as we play.
Yeah.
Like
So
now I'm
first-
using machine gun.
So there's a cannon here,
Nice. I love that.
which I'm immediately going to remove and replace with another machine. Oh, you already have? Oh, wait, hold on. There's a machine cannon.
They each have their own uses. Right now, I don't want to overwhelm you with the amount of information that goes into it.
Yeah.
But just
I appreciate
it's,
that.
It's nice to have one of each
Yeah.
in a general good location.
I like the machine gun.
It is nice.
So this is the boss, huh?
Oh,
Oh, titties.
there's the big bitch.
Okay, I'm glad this is not an Apex.
Yeah,
Or
for
else
real.
I'd
crap.
explain that too.
Yeah, Apex ours are
Oh
roasted as fuck.
shit!
Yeah, that's a big bitch right there.
Shit! Oh my god.
Counter signal.
All right, get off and go fighting.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are now 1,000,000 times strong.
Ooh. Golly. Okay.
Not let it pass!
You're amazing.
Hell yeah.
That is a big Rathian, man.
Woo!
Have a taste of this!
Fuck you!
We did it!
Gotcha.
See? It's not that bad. It's just a
Okay.
lot.
Okay,
This is a
that
lot
wasn't
going
so bad.
on. The first time you do these, they make no sense. You're just like, oh, things are happening. Shit, unlock. What? What's going on?
Perks of the job.
And the more you do them, you're like, oh yeah, well, I've got to build the artillery units over here.
Yeah.
The Apex showed up, so I may as well leave this area and head over to the secondary gate. It becomes a whole thing.
Oh, I
These are
forgot.
the best source of XP as well.
Oh.
You mean
Because
for your
there's
hunter
just
rank?
so many monsters. Rampages in general. Like if you want to level up, doing a bunch of rampages in a row is the best way to do it.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna unlock like a special upgrade system for rampage materials
Yeah.
right after this.
Yeah.
Cool.
There are rampage weapons, but only like
Back to the village.
2 or 3 of them are considered to be like very good for their weapon class. So most of the time, wouldn't worry too much about it.
This is
Like for
awesome.
hammer, don't worry about it.
Hey, that spaghetti wasn't enough for me. I'm gonna run downstairs and just literally make cereal. So I'll be like.
Oh
2
no,
minutes.
she's gonna be on my stream. Oh god.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Gotta show more spaghetti in face.
Yeah, at some point, despite like I keep saying, Paige, you gotta do the single player, blah blah blah, right? And it's like I get that she wants to play with us, but at some point she's gonna literally run out of potions. Like I don't think
It's
she's
also,
touched
especially
that
for her,
interface
very
once.
easy to forget this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
No, you're right.
the potion thing's gonna become a problem way faster than the other stuff. You're gonna be good for tonight, and maybe even for next week if we play it again like next week. But after once fights start getting into the situation where like you're using up 9 mega potions per hunt, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Okay, maybe we can get together with the guys and
oh, they would love to do that shit. But
would you mind doing that with me?
sure, but again, that's single player.
Yeah.
Single player. Remember the thing I showed you where like the cats go and get you materials?
Right.
You need to unlock enough of that so that you can actually get material. Oh yeah, totally, 100%. If you want, you can even you
right
log
back in
in
a second.
on your Steam here and play it down here, so it's a little easier. Oh, something's at the door. Do you want me to get it? Okay. I mean, you're streaming too? Oh, what? What if it's a I don't know. Because the doorbell rang. What kind of question is that? How do you know something's at the door? Because of the doorbell. Excuse me, I gotta put the gate up so this fat boy doesn't run away. Oh, he's so baby. What was it? Oh, more groceries. Okay. Do you need help with those? Okay. Dude, we ordered groceries earlier today,
Okay.
and I was like, the guy was like, putting the groceries down, and I'm like, cool. And then I I waited for him to walk away a little bit, and then I open up the groceries, and I'm like, this is a completely wrong order. Like, every single item is not part of our groceries. Like, 100% completely wrong. And I go out there with my mask on. I go, hey, dude, are you sure this is the right order? He goes, this is for Paige. I go, are you sure? He goes, yeah. I'm like, because this order is completely wrong. He goes, yeah, no, I'm sure. And so now we got free groceries.
He says I'm sure, but that's like I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, well,
You will have
like
to.
he gave our groceries to somebody else clearly, and then we got their groceries, and then we got a refund and a free charge on the replacement groceries. So we basically got double groceries for free with only one issue. All of the
garbage.
groceries from the other people that got delivered to us suck shit. They're all terrible. The only salvageable thing was like some macaroni. Like
Some milk too.
oh yeah, the 4 liters of milk in there. But like the
Well,
rest of it
remember-
was like the shittiest coffee known to man.
Well, Pat, I mean,
And like some
This
child
person-
fun snacks that now their kid will go hungry.
Who brought this poor people food to my establishment?
Oh, it wasn't poor
Like-
people food. It was just food that we hate.
yeah, Pat, you're kind of an asshole.
What? No.
No, you're kind of.
That's
being
my
an
defense, is that no, I'm not an asshole.
asshole. Okay.
wait, man. I'm eating a Snickers bar, which is poor people food.
No,
Poverty.
I would be way more excited if it was poor people food.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean?
Poor people food is soda and chips. And actually, no, there were soda and chips, and that we did keep those. Those are good.
That's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
an asshole.
Well, what's the issue?
You're being a fucking asshole. This person got normal groceries, and you're like, ugh. They didn't have whole beans. Ugh. Like,
Not even an orphan soul. In this
ugh, those pathetic orphans. My name's Pat Stares at.
Well, the thing that's
I
pathetic
love
about
the
orphans,
smell
you
of my
know,
own
is that they ain't got
farts.
no parents.
Where's the caviar? How come there's no salmon?
Pat stares at
Such an
parentheses with contempt.
Pat stares at his money bags. Ugh.
We were just talking about this before. About every time I hear the word orphans, I start laughing because they got no parents.
Yeah, it's so terrible. Yeah, I'm not. I love how you're like, it's Pat. I'm not an asshole, Boivin. But literally, he's like, they don't have any parents, and then he's like dying laughing.
No,
Sorry,
no.
They don't got no parents. There it is.
There,
Sorry.
yes, it has to be because they ain't got no parents.
Does this extend to other things as well?
Not
God.
Like we have to help the poor people because they ain't got no money?
No, just
Oh
I
my
just think it's
God.
funny that orphans got no parents.
You are literally so dumb. Yeah, Pat has a vendetta. Apparently, has some kind of vendetta against parentless people. I mean, listen.
Parentless people, folks.
Yeah, like, I mean, really. Like, we are all gonna have no parents someday, you know.
No, I got parents.
No, but someday you won't. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no, it doesn't count when you're old.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know you're laughing because you know you're wrong.
No, I'm laughing because I'm
But-
having
But
fun.
on behalf of everyone, fuck you. You're so lame. Ugh.
Yeah, orphan is like a 18 years old thing and under. You can't be an old orphan.
Yeah, once you turn 18, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You got to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps.
I don't know what that means.
no one owns anymore.
Hey, I have a question. I've heard that from Americans so often. What the fuck is a bootstrap?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
But my
It's a
boots don't have
strappy boot.
straps.
Yeah, because you're a Pat, you don't wear boots.
Yeah?
You don't even wear
You're a
shoes.
You're a fat little man. You sit and you barely wear pajamas. I have to beg you to put on underpants.
Which I'm
That
wearing,
was an
by the way.
escalation. I just said he
You
didn't
don't
wear any
even-
shoes.
You don't got no boots. You don't got
He
no
just like, you're a
shoes.
piece of shit.
You don't got no
I'll spit in your
panties.
face.
Like,
All right, hey Paige,
yeah, what?
do you want to go
There's
hunt a
some suppressed
monster?
Something going on there.
Yeah, I'm hunting one right now. Yeah,
Yeah, huh.
let's
It
go.
should have unlocked an entire new tier of quests for you.
Sick.
These are the available parts.
Anyway, I love you, Pat, but like, get your life together. You're a dick.
You're my life together.
Aww.
Wow, and his life is a wreck.
No. It's not a wreck. He's just a dick.
Dick
I do a
wrecking.
good job. Well, yeah. All right. Where are we dropping, boys?
Well, it's up to you. You have the list of your key quests, right? And I think you have 3-star now?
No, I only have 2-star.
You have 2-star. Okay.
I have 2-star.
So you still have your key quests, right? Which are gonna be I Want Off This Ride, Way of the Puke, Reinventing the Wheel, Blasted Basarios, and Path to Royalty, right? So
Yeah.
pick one.
Yeah.
Later then.
I wonder if I posted like an 8-star high rank quest.
We
if
would
it
not be
show
able
up.
to join it.
Let's do. Well, we shouldn't hunt a Rathian yet, huh?
We can.
just
We're ready.
Killed one, didn't we?
Yeah, but that's
let's
not
do
a
it.
real fight.
Let's do I Want Off This Ride.
Okay, that's what Bisha 10.
You
That
could
isn't.
also just do another rampage if you wanted to figure that out more.
I
Let's
It's
do a
just you what
quest,
you
and
wish.
then, but I do want to do another rampage though.
They're fun but confusing.
Oh, I didn't
they're
speak
not
to the
confusing.
guild master. I thought I did speak to the guild master. Fuck.
Dude, I don't know. Who are you talking to?
Oh, someone in chat said I didn't speak to the guild master
How do you know that?
because I looked at the chat and that's what they said.
No,
I
no,
don't know.
how do they know that?
Probably because it's something that they just did and they remembered it.
No, I mean, how do they know Paige didn't talk to the guildmaster?
Because Paige doesn't do anything.
I do
Man.
lots of things.
Paige, be sure to prepare for the next stream. No, I've got shit I need to do.
Guys, I have a life. I've got things going on. You know,
Uh-huh.
taxes.
What'd you do today?
I woke up and I graced you with my presence so far, but I was up late last night doing a bunch of important shit. Oh. So that I could focus on this today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Paige, the really important late night stuff, like you and me almost getting scammed by an IQ test.
Oh my god, you gotta tell it. You gotta tell them.
So me and Paige were wondering how stupid we
man.
are.
By the way, this was at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, so it's 6 a.m. We're
you
like,
taking
why don't we just take an
online
IQ
IQ
test?
No, just shut up, Eli. Let him talk.
And then we were gonna, so we get
shouldn't
like
support.
40 questions in this incredibly difficult IQ test, and then Paige starts losing her shit and starts going, "You're gonna be mad." And sure enough, the very last question is, "Give us your credit card."
It took us like 25 minutes. So in short, our collective IQ is
Is
zero.
Zero.
So fucking embarrassing. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, Pat, you didn't look up free IQ test?
Didn't ask me for money up front like all the other ones, so I thought that meant it was free.
What are you talking?
I don't
Oh
do
my
IQ
God.
tests very often, Paige.
Well, IQ
everything
tests in
costs
general
money.
don't mean much of anything.
They do if you want to lord it over somebody who got a shittier IQ test.
we were talking about who is actually smarter. And obviously it's me,
yeah.
but for the sake of, letting him feel good about himself, I thought, well, let's give him a try.
Jesus, I don't know, man. This is a rough decision.
Jesus, I don't know. I don't know why. It's really funny, Eli, when you particularly invoke God in some way.
Hey,
Like the
Peachy,
other day, what?
there's your Bisha 10.
Oh, sick. Because, like, the other day, I don't remember what it was about, but you were just like, oh, shit, there we go. You were like, if whatever happened, I would drop down on my knees and praise Jesus. And it was the funniest thing you'd said in, like, a week. I don't know why.
Probably because it also involved you, and you're like, I am great. It'll take a while, guys.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, Doo-Doo.
Nice.
Baby.
Now,
being
Paige, do
baby.
you remember about hammer? It looks like you're using it. Blue hammer,
Yeah,
good?
yeah, Blue Hammer.
All right.
So someone said in the chat, they were like, Pat is more street smarts. Let me tell ya.
I have
No,
a lot
not
of
true.
street smarts. It's a known
Has,
fact.
Pat wishes. God
It's
damn
a
it.
known thing.
In your fucking dreams.
Oh, by the way, Paige, I have a tip for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So when he grabs like a flash bomb and smashes it to blind us,
Yeah.
if your character isn't physically looking at him, the flash doesn't count.
Oh,
Like it has
I
to
love
actually hit
that.
your character's eyeball.
I love that. But yeah, no, if anyone has street smarts, in this group of us,
Hell, what poison?
it would be
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. And that's
The woman who
sad.
was described by a clerk as perpetually confused.
No, that was not a clerk. That was one of my best friends.
Oh, I remember. But it was accurate, though.
Yeah, so one of my best friends was waiting for me at a restaurant.
Didn't a lady
And-
describe you as the dumbest person she'd ever met? No, that was my
no.
best friend.
No, what happened was my best friend was waiting for me at a restaurant and I was a little bit late. And so when I walked in, the person knew who oh shit, sorry. Oh shit balls. Sorry,
God
I
damn
did not
it.
mean to do that. Let me drink. Oh, drink potion. The hostess was like, "Oh, you must be Paige.
fuck is
Come
hitting
on,
me?
we'll take you directly to your friend." And I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
it's
how did you know
Eli.
it was me?" And they said my friend had said, "Hey, you're gonna see this redhead walk in. She's gonna look very confused, but delighted to be there."
It's true.
And I was like, "Oh, I always look confused, but delighted."
Look how happy this bitch is.
Don't much care for this poison cloud.
Yeah, not a big fan of it. Luckily, I
I do
brought
like
some
shooting him in the face, though.
herbal medicines.
Man, that dog, your dog pet, bit onto his face and wouldn't let go.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ooh, a bone pile.
Oh, that's good. You want that.
Oh yeah, that was
It
really
was actually our good. What the hell? Oh, these stupid little things are still alive.
Oh, running away. Like a bitch. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, they're gone. They're fucking
I'm
gone.
just getting started.
Oh, somebody in chat said that, Paige, you have no leg to stand on because of the Japanese train story.
Listen,
Wow, that's an
Shut
old
up
story,
about-
Cade.
shut up about that. That never happened. Don't think about it.
It sure did, Paige.
No, you slander. You lie. The devil is a liar, and I do not stand with him. Fuck. Damn it.
Oh, he hates
what's
it.
the context is just I thought I was hot shit when I lived in Japan, but in truth,
You were not.
like I had no idea how the trains actually worked. Well, because I only ever took like a very specific train all the time. Oh fuck.
Yeah, the specifics of
like-
that story. It was the moment where
Whatever.
we were looking at the train schedule and it said get on the train in 3 minutes. And a train showed up and Paige immediately was like, we have to get it on quick because the trains are so fucked up. I'm like, no, Paige, wait, no. Get on the train that shows up in 3 minutes.
No.
She's like,
Pat.
but we'll be late. I'm like, no, it's the wrong train.
I'm street smart.
Okay, to be fair, that in particular, that
Just stick with
station
me,
is very
boys.
confusing. Whatever.
Is that
Oh my
lady
God.
tripping on the same wet pile of shit for 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's called
Just
Pat.
stay on me. I
know-
won't lead you wrong.
Fuck off. Yeah, I'm street smart, not rail smart.
Yeah, it's because she gets real dumb looking when you rail her. Bam!
God.
Well, that's true of
gross.
everybody, really. Nobody looks
Ugh.
intelligent
I don't wanna think about
when
that.
they're doing a bone.
Yeah. Anytime you look down, you look in the lady's face. Oh wow, she's really stupid looking. Oh well.
Well,
Wait,
yeah.
where-
This is
the fuck-
I'm looking bitch.
Where the fuck?
What are we doing?
Wait, did I? What? Oh, I found another monster. Uh-oh, where are you guys going?
I'm trying to. I'm kind of lost myself trying to figure out how to get
What
there.
the hell?
I'm flipped up, turned upside down.
I kind of stopped paying attention and then forgot what I was
I'm
doing.
blue.
Okay.
You're blue now.
All right, Paige, you're behind me. There you are.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Okay, you come,
This
come
Pokemon
over
looks
to.
so dumb. I mean, that
Yeah.
is true.
That's weird.
Most of them are like that.
No, the implication, Eli, is that you are having sex with a Pokemon and look down
I
on it and
know.
go, "This is a dumb Pokemon."
That is the joke, Pat.
Oh, that's the
why
joke.
they said
How are you
that.
enjoying Pokemon Arceus?
This is fine.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
rock
do a little
lizard
video about it.
material.
You guys
Got a
see that
rock
bug
lizard.
where if you play the Pokemon and you hold the aim button, you can just Skyrim your way up everything?
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
It's kind of janky. It doesn't quite work particularly well, but
Wait, where the hell? Oh, oh, do I have to? Oh, okay, there you are.
I love it when they fall down. You can shoot them.
You're using a lance? Hey.
Love shooting this poor animal.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I just wanted to like love, laugh, and
God
learn
damn it, you
in its own
motherfucker.
life.
Ha ha.
But then I wanted its meat.
Let's have some fun!
Don't people in the Monster Hunter universe eat like Saiyans? Like they eat every food that they can find? Like it just, they engulf it?
I mean, you see how you eat at the canteen like an absolute freak.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's no wonder they have to massacre these poor things. You
Why
son
am
of
I
a bitch.
sliding around like that? That was wild.
Don't know, man.
Huh.
Fuck you! Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Oh, he dropped his goodies. I'm gonna pick up all his little goodies. Oh, your fruit belongs to me now, you dumb whore.
Jeez.
Jeez, Eli, you're getting real weird and aggro with this Bishaten. It's a fucking 3-star low rank. Calm down.
Hey.
I'm gonna turn his children into orphans. They ain't gonna have no, no bang.
Stop laughing!
Because the Bishaten's orphans left!
Ah.
Mission complete. Orphans created. Good job, boys.
Hey, what if? What if in like, oh,
Whoops.
what if in fuck me. What if in
What if?
Oh, you fucking
Overwatch, Widowmaker has a sister and her name is Orphan Maker.
For God's sakes.
So,
That's my joke.
Okay.
Enjoy it. There you go.
that joke
You're
sucks
welcome.
ass!
Yeah, well, I listen.
Alright, everybody
can't
come
all
over
be
here. We're just gonna
bangers,
cap it
alright?
in a second. Come
Alright?
stand over near. Ah, we
We
got it.
can't. Oh, we got it. Whatever.
Okay.
Listen. I think it's funny. I think
Because
it's really funny.
first Widowmaker shoots the husband, and then her sister shoots the mom. No,
Oh
shoot.
my God.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're a
yeah,
sniper
there you go.
team.
There you go. Yeah.
yeah,
There's also a widower maker, but
yeah.
no one had ever said him.
Oh wait, Widowmaker does have a sister?
No!
What?
Who
Who
cares?
cares?
Oh,
That thing's just a porn vehicle now.
yeah.
Alright, we did it. Yeah, you're probably good to go against Ratty and Honey.
I prefer sticky ammo.
Are you shooting a gun or a gun lance?
Bowgun.
A bowgun? Oh.
Heavy bowgun.
I can't, you know, the ammo constraints on that always drives me totally nuts.
It does. It's mysterious how I'm doing it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Let's
I
look
see.
into my inventory.
I see how
Well,
that
that's
is.
strange. Seems to be I have quite a few guns and things to shoot from gun.
That's weird.
How'd all these 9s get here? I don't know. It's pretty mysterious.
Hey, how do you feel about Elden Ring using easy anti-cheat?
I don't much care for that.
I'm torn. I'm really...
Like, if you're gonna make content for any sort of Souls game, you're gonna get banned at some point.
Yeah, 100%. Except for me, I never did. But, like, I'm really torn because that's going to make modding more difficult. However, at the same time, like, the hacking
You guys eat?
Yeah, I'm good to go. Eli hasn't readied up though yet. At the same time, the hacking / getting other people banned situation in Dark Souls games is, like, the worst of any game ever.
Well, if you just couldn't drop things for people, wouldn't be particularly much of an issue.
That's not the problem. The problem is people hacking their daggers to do hack damage on people's characters. And all that stupid shit. Like, that easy anti-cheat is something that I can assure you no one at From Software thought of. That's absolutely a Bandai Namco.
Whereas FromSoft is also very,
Vision.
very aggressive with banning people over pretty much nothing most of
Yeah.
the time. Like, oh, you have an emote that you probably couldn't get earlier and nothing else is wrong with your account? Banned.
All right, Eli, have you eaten?
I think so.
Let's find out.
Wandering around so much. Yeah, I already ate.
Okay, great. Here we go.
What do you mean quest abandoned? You son of a bitch.
You abandoned?
Why'd you abandon us?
No, as soon
want
as
us
I
to wait
got
for
up
you?
from... That was weird.
Well, you could probably join us, right? Oh, hey, Paige.
Well, as soon as
Yeah.
Make sure to get some of these antidotes.
Oh, it's because both of you were readied up, and whenever I de-readied to check on my meal, then it made you leave. That's what happened.
Oh, look, it's a Plague of Gripes is with us. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the Rathian's backflip. She likes to do a little spin. If the tail hits you during that backflip, it will poison you.
And she does that all the fucking time.
Yeah, she loves it. It's her favorite.
She's a useless little bitch, and that's the only trick that she knows.
No,
But
that's
she's gonna
not
use
true.
it.
She learns how to spin during her backflip.
That's true. Even
She
whenever
al-
she doesn't have a tail anymore, somehow you still get hit by it.
Yeah, she
It's amazing.
also knows how to do a backflip 2 times. That's a truth. She know how to do a backflip 2 times.
I love collecting little bugs.
I do too. It's fun.
There she
Oh,
is.
I found her.
Yeah, you sure did.
Gotcha.
Are you ready to laugh? Can't wait for her to
Yeah, there's the
immediately
backflip.
use it. Yep. Hope you like looking at that animation. It's pretty much all she likes to do.
Cool.
One trick pony.
Oh, but she's cool though.
Fuck her.
Oh.
Hope she likes getting machine gunned up the asshole. Because that's what's happening. Should be doing this with the head, but it's more fun this way. Front of that butthole. My butthole!
Yeah,
No,
so
tough
monsters are
fucking shit.
definitely going
Oh,
to start
wow.
screaming with those massive full screen stuns a lot more often.
Collect these.
Uh-oh, she's flying. You know what that
golly.
means.
What does that mean?
He's angry.
She's pissed. You see that she's like breathing fire like passively? Like she's
Yeah.
just, that means she's fucking pissed. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Be careful.
Oh, you cunt.
Wow, it's pretty funny. Peach has avoided the poison, but Eli and Gripes has not avoided the poison.
Pretty funny. I'm gonna have to like murder her, and she's going to enjoy being murdered.
Oh.
That's not true at all.
She's gonna love it.
Is it? Is that true?
I do appreciate that a lot of the monsters, they have a tell for when they're gonna do their spin attack because they look behind themselves.
Yeah.
There are
Well-
a lot of attacks in Monster Hunter where there's just, I wouldn't say that they're unfair, they just don't have a real hard tail about them. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, you mean like the horizontal spins?
Yeah.
They look behind them and they wiggle their butt a little bit. Whereas like Rathian, before her little backflip that she loved to do, she tends to center her feet and turn towards who she wants to backflip towards.
Get here.
And it looks a little jank, and you can tell she's gonna do it because she gets a little bit of jank, a little bit of stank on it. Huh.
Be careful.
Bastard. Whoa. It is so much easier to avoid monsters if you're using ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why you have like 1/10 the health.
As I said.
Jesus.
Hey,
Haha. I'm the best.
Eli, you just fucked me out of my fucking shit.
I'm the best.
Eli's like shooting me out of my animations.
Incredible.
Because I'm cool.
He thinks it's funny.
I mean, it is.
I orphaned your attacks.
Oh no, my attack's got no parents.
Oh, stop it.
Paige, listen, there's no way an orphan's watching this broadcast. How are they supposed to get a TV if they ain't got no parents?
They can afford to watch Twitch.
Oh my god.
That didn't have a tail.
Ah, fuck, I fell down.
Well,
Alright, I'm done.
Oh,
You got-
oh, y'all
got
tuckered
pushed
out.
up
Bucko.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm done.
Jeez Louise.
oh, she's so tired.
Huh.
Keep away.
After her busy schedule of sleeping and then going to Kroger's.
The fuck is a
talking
Kroger's?
about me?
No. I was making up a fiction. I was making up a
I
fictional
know, I
thing.
know.
It was like,
It's a joke. I know. Oh man. I sleep all the time now. I just want to sleep, and I'm not like depressed or anything. I'm just so fucking tired all the time.
almost something that you should probably go get checked.
Probably.
That's something like a sane person would do.
Well, it's like I'm taking like really good vitamins.
Okay.
Like, well, because I thought like, oh, maybe I'm deficient in whatever.
That your
You,
homeopathic argument against it?
No, not at all. I just thought that it genuinely was like a vitamin.
Hey, we did
issue.
it.
Yay!
Piece of cake.
See, no problemo. Thank you. Come here. Come here.
So what do we do with these monsters after we put them to sleep and capture them?
They get carved up at the factory.
Okay, why don't, like,
Oh my god!
why is there even a distinction? Never understood that about Monster
The
Hunter.
dog
It's a,
fart or
it's a
something.
video game thing.
Be sure to capture them alive. Why? So we can kill them. What if we just
Thank
kill
you.
them already?
Come here.
Well,
Come here. Come here.
also we'll give you different rewards sometimes.
Come here.
Will it be good or bad?
Hate
no one
fish.
knows.
Hate fish. That's exactly what I've been doing, and a nutritionist told me to do it. So,
Oh, I love him.
but
But
So smelly. So stinky. And I did not get anything good off that Rathian. Damn. God damn.
okay.
oh,
Now, what is Paige aiming for in terms of upgrades, anyways?
Well, we went and got her Barrett. I guess she'd want to keep going down Hammertown, right?
big weapon.
What can I do you for?
Let me go take a look.
Something new?
Because it
Yeah,
basically,
I'm gonna
because the
go.
Barrett hammer is really excellent. And it goes for a while, but the main question is whether or not she has the next upgrade for it potentially unlocked. Because she needs to have Monster Bone pluses, which I think are high rank.
The end goal for her for now until they... Are they going to keep releasing new stuff for this game?
Well, Sunbreak is going to be coming out in June.
Is that going to upgrade all the
That's going to
tiers
be
for
an
everything?
expansion like Iceborne.
Okay. So the answer is definitely yes then. But for the time being, the sort of quote-unquote in-game hammer for her is going to be either Tigrex or Narcocuga.
Did you guys leave?
No.
See you again soon.
Where are you?
Inside that room.
I'm just in a different room. I'm talking to the blacksmith. Zangief. I'll put the dog killing technology back on.
The
Call it that.
The dog
The beginning of-
silencer.
The beginning of Tigrex is going to be the oratory, so she'll eventually want to get a war mace.
Yeah, but
And-
there's no point in
but that's
building towards
far away.
those before they're even viewable
Yes,
on
I'm
the
just
screen.
saying that in the far-flung future
Yeah.
of like the next 2 tiers that she's gonna go up.
Right
know,
now,
it ranks.
it's probably best for Paige to just focus on killing monsters and unlocking stuff.
Like she's not gonna have Tigrex either way for a long time. Narca, you actually get Narg's stuff really, really quickly, comparatively, anyway.
You were saying something, Deb?
She was just ready to. Did you?
Oh.
Are you
loaded
selecting another mission or a rampage?
I already did. I'm eating
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna go grab that Michion.
Got it.
Way of the Puke. Oh, I love Puke.
But the beginning of the Narga stuff is going to be the Zuchi stuff, which she's actually ready for already. Goes Bone, Zuchi, Zuchi 2.
I think she
it'll
already
go
has
into-
Sushi too.
Yeah, she should be ready. So the minute that we run into a Narga,
Hold on a
she'll be ready to upgrade into that.
And then
Which
she
is
can
really
run
good.
that Narga hammer all the way to the end, basically.
All right,
Oh,
let
yeah.
me know when y'all are ready.
You'll be able to see if we're ready by the little check mark. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that I'm ready. So
Heh.
Eli got to get ready because he's stuck.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Man,
I kept trying to ready up for something that I didn't
dude,
have
we're
yet.
gonna kick the fucking shit out of Puke.
Aw, is he
Like-
low level? Aw.
Like he was in Monster Hunter
I shouldn't.
World, he was like the second monster you fought.
Oh, wow.
Like there's always like a gradient of like who gets to be, you know, what, right? So, you know, Kula Yaku and the ones that look like big raptors, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are all usually at the bottom, for example. And the ones that look like elder beings from hell are always near the top. And there's a little bit of flex room in that, but yeah, Puke is like, I'm shocked he's 3-star in this game.
I think he's 2-star, babe.
Oh, you're still on 2-star?
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, then that's not that shocking.
Rude.
Puke's kind of a bit. He's another poison type.
Oh, okay. Pat, or not Pat.
I'm Pat.
Eli, did you try out Path of Exile yet?
What?
Did you try out
Try
Path
what?
of Exile yet?
Zigzal?
Sorry, Path of Exile.
Oh, Path of... No. It's going to take me a long time to download that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me and I
I'm
played
like 20% of the way through.
I started a new character after my sponsored stream yesterday and blew all the way through the first act. I might play some of that.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. Normally I care a lot about the story, but for some reason I'm just like, give me big item, give
Hey.
bigger item.
Hey, Paige. Ooh.
Yeah.
You gonna...
Oh,
we get
sorry.
anything or...
Paige, we should make characters for Path of Exile that are explicitly and only for playing with each other.
Okay.
I know nothing about...
Because otherwise, every time we play, we're gonna end up going into like the match with something that's like laughably over or underpowered,
That's a That's
right?
a
Like
fair
your
point.
witch, like I cannot play with your witch, right? She's way out there, doing her doo-doo shit.
My doo-doo witch.
Oh yeah, one of the other things, Paige, that you'd probably have to take care of in single player is
Yeah.
You remember at some point on the desert, you went somewhere and you got a little message that said, you could make a fucking camp out of this.
Yeah.
Right? So there's 2 camps you can unlock here, but they need, like, special materials, basically. So you go farm those, and then you'll be able to have, like,
kill some small
little
animals.
fast travel points that you can use from the map. So you'd be able to fast travel to, like, the upper left or the bottom left or, you know, what have you.
Okay.
Does Path of Exile have a Deckard cane? Weirdly not.
A what?
A Deckard cane.
Fuck is that?
An old man in town that identifies your items and says, stay a while and listen.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know he had, like, a genre type name.
He doesn't. The guy just said it weird like that.
Oh.
I'm gonna beat up this Puke. Oh, he's underground, huh? Yeah, he's in the crevice.
He's Sonic Underground.
I'm honestly beyond fucking upset about how unreasonable double dipping on Rise is. Yeah. That's why.
Sonic.
That's why I bought. That's why for my friends that wanted to play Rise were like, I can't justify Rise. I was like, here, I'll just buy you Rise. Because I want to play with them in Monster Hunter, but like. But they're like, you fucking Switch, man.
Fuck. I fell into a valley.
And it works for me because like, I got the game for free.
Sonic, he can really move. Sonic.
Well, this is small Puke.
Dude. What the hell? God damn it.
It's a really genuinely small Puke.
Will you stop spraying your juices, sir or ma'am?
You remembering to bop him in the face, honey?
But yeah, but like, I can't even get there. I am, oh, god damn it all. I am so far away.
Where? Oh, you're not even here.
That's what I'm saying. I fell into a ravine and I can't get out.
Oh no, we need Lassie
Well.
here to help you.
Oh, whoops. Guess I'm collecting Keston. Come here, dog. Let's go find Paige.
Jeez, hold on. I'm almost there. There we go. Okay.
You're actually
good,
climbing
we're good.
away. Paige, turn around, come back.
I know. Uh-oh. I found another monster. Oops.
Paige,
Oh shit. Oh god. What?
come this way.
Uh-huh.
Arr!
You keep leaving the area.
I know.
There you
But wait, am I going down?
Yes, we're going down this way.
Okay. Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, the unfortunate reality is no matter what is done technologically or health-wise, Paige's grandest enemy will always be a map.
Do you know what the craziest thing on my 23andMe? It said genetically I am very unlikely to have a good sense of direction, and my feelings were so hurt.
You know.
How could this is so weird?
Like it knew that I.
Yeah, it saw
don't know
that
how to
second
read a
X
map.
chromosome and went, yeah, okay.
Oh. Nice. Very funny, huh?
You see that you're female. You're genetically predisposed to fail at most things.
Oh,
Wow,
oh.
23 me.
I'm going to come down there and beat your ass.
Wait, Eli's not down here with me, Paige. Because you were obviously complaining at Eli and not me.
I'll kill both of you.
Get yourself a long-term significant other / spouse so you can dump on them, and the whole fucking gender group. It's great.
Gender group.
I don't think anything's as fun as women bitching about their mans or mans bitching about their women. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Especially
Yeah, those
when
are
they're wrong.
Pat's favorite TikToks are like women like bitching about their men and vice versa.
Oh yeah, dude, the whole genre of my husband is so fucking stupid is the absolute funniest thing in the world.
That
I
is
should make a
Spanish.
TikTok.
Like
where I
the
just shit all over you.
Yeah, and then you'll make all that nut money.
that's both of our street.
I don't care
Oh,
about the
Gin and
money.
Roses is right. The worst
I do
part
it
of
for the
being in a
art.
same-sex relationship
shut
is
up.
not being able to dump on their gender. Yeah, that makes sense.
What are you two dumb fucks doing?
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you like guys are.
I found a
I'm right
lucky
next to
guy.
Puke. Trying to avoid hitting him because I'm so strong.
found
It'll
a
Oh
lucky
no,
guy.
oh no, oh scary monster has found me and is like coming to get
Where's the
me, I
lucky
think.
life at?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A bad man.
Oh, that's just a Volvidon. They're cute.
Where the fuck are you guys?
Look
The
at
bad
your
man cometh.
fucking map.
Why am I having? I
Paige.
am, and I'm confused.
You hurry up and get here. I feel like an orphan.
Okay, Paige, your
Stop.
icon is red.
I know.
Okay, you see the puke that is like
I
a
see you now.
giant big
Hello?
symbol with a like lock-on symbol on it?
No.
Are you two fighting a Volvodon for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait,
Oh,
Paige.
there he is. Oh shit.
You know what?
What?
I think
You know what?
I think one of the funniest things I could possibly do to Paige technologically is do a Monster Hunter stream or something with her and hook up like one of those eye trackers. Right?
Oh no.
And just like see
Confusion.
That is a disaster waiting to happen.
like because like I bet it would just be like frantic. Like it would just be like all over the place the whole time.
That's true.
Never settling in one spot for more than a second or two.
Fuck, I'm so stupid.
Well,
oh
let's just-
no.
Let's just kill the poop.
How did you
damn
get
it.
down there?
I was following the wrong monster.
She's in
I'm
the
so
bottom right of the
sorry.
map. She's so far.
I think it's a male Rathion. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's not.
coming. Or whatever it is. I
There's
don't
no-
know.
there's nothing
I don't
about-
know.
Laps around the whole map.
I'm trying. Just give me a minute. I can do this.
That's like a fucking, what is that? An Axonon? Or like
I
she's
don't
still
know.
just doing circles around
I'm
it.
trying.
Hold on a second.
What? Just stop. Don't look at it. Don't. Not in front of me.
It's you.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta hold on. Okay, we're just gonna do.
Like I'm actually not even paying attention to the Puka. I'm just watching her map, her little map.
Okay, yeah. We'll go hang out down here. We'll go hang out down here. Okay, we're gonna hang out down here. Okay, now you guys will be able to. Oh. What's happening to my shit? Uh-oh. What? How the fuck did Path of Exile open? That's weird. It's opening on its own. Okay. Okay. Look. Oh, you finally made it here. Oh, damn it. Okay. So now you guys will be able to see Paige's map shenanigans whenever they occur. Right over there. No game sound? Oh no. That's your fault. I don't know. Cause I'm doing it live out here, bro. Wait, can they hear you guys at all? Oh no.
We're not on.
Okay, I
Call
fixed
anymore.
it. I did done,
Aw.
fixed it.
Oh, good.
The Puka is being very patient.
I fixed it. Okay, cool. That was real
Okay,
crazy.
All right, I can do this. I can do this.
All right, now
Okay,
everyone.
I got it now.
Paige is the red arrow. You can all see the red arrow on your mini map
That's what they call me.
Red arrow.
because she's made out of wood.
No.
Well, it's because she's always pointing down. Oh, there he goes.
What does that mean?
He left.
What does
Straight
that
into the
mean?
dirt.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Okay, we have to leave.
More like broken arrow. That's a nuclear weapon
Oh,
that they lose.
It is?
There was a
Nuclear.
John Travolta movie about it.
really? What is it called?
Like broken arrow.
Oh.
Star Wars.
Stop. Leave me alone.
Oh man, Paige, listen, I really
What?
I love you dearly and I'm gonna spend the rest of my
Yeah.
life with you. But one of the
Yeah,
things
whatever.
I like the most about you is
Yeah.
that while you are a shit talker, indeed, you are also the best sport of anyone I have ever met in my
Aw,
life.
Thank you. Thanks.
And you need to
Well,
be.
I understand. I have to be. Can you imagine imagine how, like, listen, I'm an insufferable cunt.
It would be.
But can you imagine?
Oh my god, it would be bananas.
Can you imagine if I was like, ooh, like actually all the time?
Fuck you, Puke. I broke you. Yeah, it'd be bad.
I still haven't seen the fucking Puke. Do you know this?
What?
I haven't even.
Oh look,
touched
yeah,
the
there
Puke.
she is. There she is on the map, guys.
All right, I'm coming. Just hold on. I'm gonna be there. Just give me a minute. I'm coming. Da 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 da. Hi ho self.
Paige, no one can even see what you're doing. You're
I
creating
don't
stream content for no
care.
one.
Are you under the ground? Are you underground?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, sound like
I'm coming underground.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I'm on
Yeah,
my way.
she's on her
guys.
way. She's on her way.
Fear not, citizens.
What? What is this?
I'm
You
here.
did it! You
I'm
found
here.
him!
I found you.
Oh my god. That sucked. Oh, she just hit the fuck out of him though.
Yeah, because I'm great. You're welcome.
I can't remember what hunting. What is hunting horns?
It's gonna take a second out here. Wow! Never seen that tongue move. Oh, Axel Logic says, my sister is just like Paige in every way except for the lupus, except she is not a good sport about anything, and let me tell you, it is insufferable.
Oh no. Well,
Right?
you know,
You should tell your sister she's a bitch every day
Pat,
until she
no,
lightens
that's not how
up.
it
That will
works.
assuredly work.
I don't think that's how it works at all.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Big hammer time.
Oh my god!
Woo.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
did
fucked
it.
him up. You did it, Paige. It was only you that allowed us to get that last kill on the Puke.
I'm so glad that I was there to help you.
Here comes the message, boy.
Oh lord.
My advice has gotten you arrested. Any advice? Don't listen to my advice, dumb shit.
Perks of the job.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me
never listen
laughing
to
about
that advice.
orphans earlier? I'm a fucking idiot. I fucking spent half an hour on a fucking paid IQ test, not knowing it was a paid IQ test at
And
fucking
that was
6 in the
That
morning.
was all your fault, Pat. That one was
100%.
you.
100%. Easy.
Like obviously always look for the free test. Never.
I think the issue was more that you were looking for an IQ test online in the first place.
Well, we were like, who's smarter, me or you? Well, I'm smarter. No, I'm smarter. And then I suggested, okay, find
Hey.
an IQ test.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a really stupid conversation to have.
Oh, I lost my phone. I don't know where.
It was fun.
I don't know where my phone is. I
Oh,
wanted
do
to
you want me
check.
to call
Clap your
it?
hands as you say that.
No, don't call my phone. I can find it.
Hey, I love clapping my hands. I love to clap
Where'd my phone
hands.
go?
I don't
it's
know. Do you
over
want me to
there. I
call you or
found
what?
it. It wasn't in my butt at all.
Ugh. I wish I could lay down. My back's hurting.
Really? You only sitting up for like an hour, and you're in your
I
special
know, but I
chair.
slept weird.
Paige, how long do you think that you would survive if we were like in the 1700s or something like that? Like some
Well,
crazy ass
I
time
wouldn't
period.
exist. I'm
Oh
a
no,
product of
she's
science.
had a bunch of near
Let's say
misses.
that we use like time travelers through your baby self back to some like parents that can't have kids or whatever it is.
Oh, I
Something
wouldn't.
to get the ball rolling.
I have lupus. I would have been dead very quickly, and they would have just been like, "Guess it was consumption."
Guess the devil did it. That must have been a wicked child.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Yeah, and they were right.
Also, you like your conception is like sciencey, right?
As she just said.
Yeah, I'm made of science. I'm very cool.
It's true.
A female that can't be married at the age of 12? Throw her in the pit.
Ugh.
Ooh, I have an urgent quest.
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
Hellfire? Sound good?
This is gonna be the test. Eli, don't bring your gun. Bring something that won't trivialize this.
D for C tries wants to
I'm
know
using
if
hunting
lupus,
horn.
Oh,
if
perfect.
the lupus is real or a joke. Yeah, no, I have lupus. I have SLE. The systemic kind, which is fine.
We're gonna probably end up having to do this one several times.
Oh, really? That bad, huh?
This is the
Probably
wall.
the biggest unnecessarily huge jump in difficulty.
I totally disagree, but to me, this is
Well,
when the game
it was-
started to get really fun.
It was for me when the game started getting really annoying.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a
Me and Eli have
Very different
differing
perspectives on enjoyment.
on
Yes.
enjoyment, challenge, etc.
Yes,
I
I
like
enjoy
being-
shutting off. Pat enjoys being challenged in some way.
I do.
Of course, with this guy specifically, you can just in Monster Hunter in general, you can just die.
I mean, if
Don't
I
necessarily
didn't,
do anything wrong. Sometimes you just die.
if I didn't enjoy a challenge, I wouldn't be spending the rest of my life with one peach saliva.
What? What do you say?
What? What you say?
What you saying?
Good finger where? So now we have to go find and kill the space dog.
Yeah. So Sai Shoto says, this isn't even that hard though. It's one of the funnest fights, that's for sure. Okay, to people who are not used to Monster Hunter, to people who are like novices, amateurs, whatever you want to call it, just new people, this is a definite step up from the beatdowns we've been delivering so far. Oh, we get to go to the volcano in multiplayer. That's great. I love that map.
There are elements of this guy that I really like.
Trial by fire.
I really like that he leaves things on the ground that are obvious get away from this area sort of mechanics.
Hey, did you say I'm a challenge?
The dead beckon atop the pyre.
That was like
course
the
not,
most
Paige. How could
perfect
that be true?
soundbite in the universe. That was like... Did you cough on purpose for dramatic effect? Because that was incredible.
No, I was drinking water and it
That
got
was-
caught in my throat.
It's like saying I'm healthy and then your arm falls off.
Fuck you guys! Seriously,
It's... Oh my god.
so mean. Everybody stop laughing.
Oh, he's dog drifting.
Okay, this should be a completely new map for Paige.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've never been here. Never been here.
Okay, prepare to be confused.
Yeah, this
Hooray.
is a legitimately confusing map. So let's just follow along. I'm not gonna sprint away because this is a tough one. Though I do love the volcano. I think it's really cool. I love volcano
This is
maps.
the route that I enjoy taking. You don't have to go this way, though.
Oh, you don't go underground.
I just like this way.
Oh, okay.
Because it's easy to go underground, but once you're there,
Oh,
you're
Paige,
there.
the volcano has good new rocks.
Ooh, okay.
So you definitely want those good new rocks.
There's also a little mining, yeah, there's another mining node right under this if you want it.
Yeah, let's go get it. Fuck it.
Boom. Surprised this doesn't break our little dog legs.
Oh man, these little dog legs are strong, man.
They're not dogs, they're like secretly like weird dragons that look like dogs or something.
Yeah, they're Wyverian puppos.
Of course, of course.
Sure, whatever. Who cares? Monster Hunter telling you that it has a story might be the most grand absurdity of like any game, because the story is so stupid and so pointless. Like, and it's always
Oh,
the
the
same.
monsters are being weird. Oh, it's
Like-
okay.
Like, unironically, like Paige, even from the little that you've read, like it's like, oh, the monsters are getting real aggressive for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, something's fucking up their ecosystem. I wonder what it is. And like that, like literally every single Monster Hunter game has the same plot. The only difference is, oh, there he is.
Yep.
Get him.
All right, let it begin.
So by the way, Paige, purple fire, bad. See that purple fire?
I do.
It's bad.
Oh, golly. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
I'm going hunting horn to minimize.
So you notice how we flinched him and he fell over, but he recovered?
Yeah. Don't care much for that.
Yeah, he's cool. I love it. I have his armor set. I love it.
Oh, I bet it rules.
It's the purple samurai shit you saw me when I first started
Oh,
playing
yeah,
with you
yeah,
a few
yeah.
weeks ago.
I think I lost a buff. Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
Yup. And he's not even mad yet. Now he's mad.
Woo! Dodged it. Yowza.
Right. You're not gonna like this part.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, what the hell? Oh,
It's gonna start doing stuff. Nope.
Oh, yeah, knocked him out. Or over, or whatever. Fuck. I knocked out. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Hitties. Oh, no. I'm in the fire. No, I'm going to faint.
No, you're good,
Oh,
Paige.
no,
You're good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You got
I'm good,
this.
I'm good.
You should be okay.
I'm good. Looked dire there for a second.
I'm trying to keep your health up. I'm not really
Oh,
focusing
fuck.
on hitting him so much as I'm just trying to keep you alive.
You never struck me for the healer type, Eli.
Well,
He's trying to be helpful.
I don't like being annoyed. That takes precedent over everything.
All healers are like this. He literally sounds like Suz right now.
Oh, you're right. I guess he is the type then, eh?
Yeah. Healers are about being annoyed at everybody else's bullshit.
Primarily the monster, more so than any human.
Oh, we got a Rathian in here!
Hey! Oh shit! I'm somehow on top of him. What do I do?
Okay, point him towards the walls and
Shit.
hit the X button. There you go. You knocked his ass over.
Shit.
That's it, because that X button does a little dash with them. Right?
You shouldn't have tipped me off.
You doing it, honey. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot of anger going on in here. Oh, he's doing his shit.
Yeah, get away from that.
Have a taste of this.
Big damage time.
Ah, fuck. Missed him. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Cool move, Paige.
Stay on your toes.
Wow.
By the way, when you're covered in the blue fire, you're gonna want to roll a couple times to get it off you.
Okay.
And by blue fire, I mean purple fire. All of you in the chat, shut your fucking mouth.
By the way, you can get rid of that by just using a wire bug. When you
Oh,
don't
really?
have your weapon out.
Ah.
It'll leave it behind. Also,
yeah.
you get He takes, I think, 50 damage when he runs into those.
Yeah, it's a little bomb. So yeah, that is like a Monster Hunter fucking monster. That is
Wow.
when they start to get aggressive and mean
Cool.
and start
I think
doing
you
stabs and
should be okay
backflips.
in health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
doing
doing
great,
okay.
Paige.
Yay! I'm good at the game.
It's one of those things, like
Smart
a good
and
offense
cool.
is, you know, the best defense, but like being alive is the #1 like
It's true.
thing because you only get the 3 life. Oh, he's
seems
like
to-
pinkish now. That means he's real pissed.
This is where one of you will die.
Ah! You notice his spikes got bigger?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, got that ready.
No more bouncing for me.
Fuck.
Oh. Uh-oh. Ha-ha!
Wow.
Whoa! Yep.
Alright, that's done. Gotta move.
Take that.
Ah,
Oh, God.
Woo!
Oh, he's shooting his fucking fireballs and shit now.
shooting his goo.
Fuck.
Oh, shit! Oh, we clashed, but I lost. Oh, he's double bigger mad now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's the big
Get away
one.
from him.
Wow,
This
he's
is
like
as big as heck. Yeah.
the personification of firecrackers.
Yep. I don't know what his theme is.
Let me get.
Firecrackers?
Like his, it might actually be, because his tail is supposed to be like a naginata.
Coming for you!
Damn it! I'm gonna lose all my
he
fucking
does
buffs
backflips
now.
Have a taste of this!
Shit! God damn it! Enough of that.
Oh, we're breaking pieces of him. Fuck.
So you had to interrupt me just as I was getting my earplugs out.
Smash you to bits.
There's something about hearing Paige's character yell out that she's gonna smash him to bits. This is very endearing.
Aw.
Because it sounds like what you would say.
Yeah.
You got a real barbarian attitude in video games.
What can I say? Very strong.
Oh. I don't have bad memories of all that purple shit. I did not have a hunting horn person with me.
Shit.
Come on. There we go.
You're going down.
You should
This is the.
say goodbye!
Got him.
Hey, we did it! And
Now
nobody died.
his stuff is good shit.
Going?
It's one of those sets that you when you make it, you pretty much want to pair it with his weapons
Yeah.
because his armor set, like his weapons, do a special status, which is that purple flame that explodes,
Yeah.
and the armor set gives you a buff to how easy it is to pop those
Ugh.
purple flames. Which means now that we've killed Magnamalo, I can put my fucking Magnamalo gear back on. Oh, I got a plate?
Good job,
Hell yeah.
everybody. Everybody was so good.
Oh, by the way, Paige, when you carve a monster,
Yeah.
if you get plates and gems, those are the like super rare 1% possible
Cool.
drop rate items.
Razandori says do not farm in low rank.
Yeah. So there's a reason for that.
Pretty much.
Basically, in low rank. Oh, I got a second plate. Fucking sick. Low rank is the tutorial. Like everything we've done so far, Paige, is still considered tutorial. In fact, you might hit credits after doing that.
Cool.
When you get back to base, it might be possible that you hit credits. And that's the game telling you that, well, you started.
Yeah, I have 3 stars now.
Lit.
No credits.
Okay, that's the single player. When you beat Magnamalo in the single player, the game rolls credits and goes, "Good job, you beat the game."
Cool.
But it's actually you just started.
Okie dokie.
I have an orange dog that's named Peach.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forget what that one does, though.
Oh.
all
I
right.
sent it away to farm.
Finally got my Magnamalo shit back on that I love.
I would love to see Paige try to do that one alone.
I could do it.
She could probably. It might take her a couple tries, but she definitely has. The
Yeah, it might take a
moxie.
bit. Actually, more than that, I would love to see her do that with a group of randos.
Oh, that's way worse.
Why do you guys hate?
Why do we hate what? Randos?
No, why do you hate me?
No,
That
I was
would-
just saying you could totally do it. It might just take you a couple tries.
No, like I would feel bad for the randos I'd play
No,
with.
no, randos are the problem.
Oh.
Randos and Monster Hunter
I-
are people that are so bad, they roll in, they get carded, they roll in, they get carded, they roll in, they get carded, and then you're over.
Oh.
Or they beat the monster before you get there. There's no in between. There's no in between. All right, congrats on making it to 3 stars.
Thank y'all.
I will be Death Man now.
Ugh.
Oh, you're Death Man?
Do you guys mind if I sit out for like a few minutes? I need to lay down.
Yeah, by all means.
I'm sorry, my back hurts and I don't have a bed in here.
You know what?
So
I'm gonna
just-
take a break anyway because baby is crying and I want to check what's up with him
Sorry.
because he baby and I love him. And I will also check on Peach Saliva because she is baby and I love her also.
Mm-hmm.
So Eli, we're gonna leave you
those
hanging
vitamins, though.
for a little bit.
Whatever.
So we're just gonna be right back. Okay. See you guys in a second.
go.
Reload.
Let's go.
Reload.
Hey, everybody. I'm back with one plague of gripes, and Peach Saliva is taking a break. Her back is all fucked up. She just immediately went to the bedroom and laid down and is like, So,
She orphaned us. We ain't got no page.
We ain't got no page. It's true. So we're gonna be going ahead without her, which means we're gonna be doing crap that I want to do. Haha!
You'll have to deal with the mildly competent antics of
These are the
two mildly competent players.
I'm
How
okay.
hilarious.
I'm all right.
Oh,
so
Paige is still inside the party, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
If that
Just
matters
doesn't
at
have
all.
to- wow, I have a lot of quests to do to get moves. Do you want to just get moves? Is that cool with you?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Some of
let's-
those are kind of amusing.
Yeah.
I wish
Ah, no, Zengi, no! Oh no! Oh, he's typing! Oh, he's typing! No!
Yeah, already done that. Okay, good.
Zengi, no! No! Fucking cheat! No.
What are you doing over there with that dog?
Okay, so I'm glad that you all got to see what it really looks like when the dog just starts tweeting. Right? Like you've seen it now. It's very real. Zengi! Zengi, no! Oh my god, how, what? What is, how'd you open up a Windows emoji field?
Every so often I will hit some sort of something on the keyboard, and then Windows will mysteriously do something I didn't know it could do. Let's see
Yeah,
if it
like I did not
sure.
know there was a Windows emoji field. So I don't have any high rank armor. I don't think so. I figured I was gonna go until I couldn't go any further. Wait, target oh, we're fighting the babies on this one.
Yeah, we're just doing small. This I was curious. Like, oh well.
I didn't
guess
even
we can do
realize.
this.
My mistake.
You also went the wrong way.
I did. Sorry, Paige isn't here, so I gotta, you know.
Pump up the jam.
Oh, I now understand why these quests are, like, mandatory for your Dango thing, because they want you to get some of these basic parts from, you know, high rank.
For babies.
Wow. Greatsword is not the best at fighting the little baby monsters.
Yeah. None of the weapons are particularly... Monster Hunter not really known for its precision gameplay.
What are you talking about?
Often it feels like you're swinging around a grand piano.
A little bit. I mean, you literally are.
Yeah. But you're so strong.
Zangy, what you You know, he was an excellent boy right up until I came off Be Right Back. And now he's a bitch motherfucker. Zangief, I'm gonna put the dog silencer on.
Zangief, are you a bitch motherfucker?
I'm gonna do it.
You may as well follow.
Man, I remember back in the day when the strongest move in the Greatsword arsenal was a side spin. Oh! It's fine. No, it's not fine. There's a knife. Take it, no!
Take care of this bug for Pet. There we go. I defended Pet from the evil bug. I was actually trying out
I got the knife
Longsword.
away from him. I got it away.
I was trying out Longsword about a week ago,
Yeah.
and I almost immediately stopped. Not because it was... Like, it's probably easily the best feeling weapon. It is the golden child of this game, I can tell.
You would call it overtuned.
Yes. That's actually was my problem with it, is that I just got really overwhelmed with, like, even trying to do a counter. I think the stupid thing has, like, 3 different counters that you can do.
Yeah, that's about right.
Like, this has more counters than, like, like, the Lance.
Yeah.
Supposedly, like, defensive weapons. Like, what is going on?
It's because this game takes place in Asia.
Yes.
Therefore, the samurai
just love to
weapon
masturbate about
with the
such
cool
things.
weeaboo moves gets the love. Like, for example, like, this is the only game you don't start with a sword and shield. Right? You actually
Things
start with a
like-
longsword equipped.
50 or I was looking at some stats, and it's like 50 or 60% of the active players that people are encountering in game are longsword users. So that can't be
It's
right.
excellent. It's always been one of the most popular weapons. Genuinely, like it's popular because it's cool and it has long range and it's not
Yeah,
that
I don't
slow.
mind it, but it thankfully is not just a katana. It is a long
Yeah, it's
sword.
very
It's
long.
more of a, what are those called?
No
I forget
dachi.
what the actual long swords are called.
Thinking of a no dachi.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look bad or anything. If it was just a katana, I'd be like, oh, fuck off.
Like a little
enough of that.
baby katana.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind it so much if not for the fact that so many other weapons obviously have not really received the same attention.
Zangief, I swear to God, I will put the dog silencer on, and then no one will hear your cries. No one will hear you. It will be like you don't even exist. Alright, guys, if the dog's barking gets too much, let me know. I'll silence him. Forever. It's fun to say.
Enough, dog.
I found some more baggies. Fuck. So, somebody earlier was like, don't farm in low rank. When Monster Hunter 3U, that was the first game I played, I didn't know what the fuck high rank was at all. I didn't know what low rank was. So, when I started the game, I started making every single set. I made every set, even the horrible Banabra set, for collection purposes. And then I got to high rank.
Instinct too.
And when I got to high rank, and the very first, like, bone armor was better than anything that I had, bro, I was so mad. I was very mad, bro. Banabra set is beautiful?
has,
Yeah, sure, but it's like, in 3U, the low-rank Banabra set is, like, it's just terrible. It's like an awful piece of shit.
As a minor outsider to the series, that is something that is very unusual to me. Because you would think that with all these... Like, most of the monster sets and the weapons and stuff, you will never make. Because they're just... They have no function for you.
There's...
You're useless.
So, I don't know if this is like a Japanese design principle or whatever, but it really like the optimization seems to not factor into what monsters get at all. Like thematic appropriateness of their skills seems to be a dramatically higher focus than whether or not the weapon or monster's gear will actually be any good.
I mean, I don't mind fighting the monsters. It would be nice if everything that was in the game had some sort of, purpose to it.
Like, I think the one that hurt me the most was in Monster Hunter 4U. Gore Magala is, like, my favorite monster in that game. I absolutely love him. And all of his gear is terrible. Just god-awful.
It's kind of unusual because then they'll do things like, and this one is the pendants, I think, that are the RNG component that are, supposed to keep you going. Mm-hmm. Once you get to in-game, and in World, it was the decos.
Yeah. Oh, thank God you can make your decorations again.
Yeah. So I get that they'll need something to keep people that just want to play, just give them something to do, some carrot to chase. But you'd think that having some sort of use for even having low rank stuff would factor into that in some capacity.
So
without having to rely on randomization.
The basic deal is just like I can't tell you about the low rank. Though it really does feel like they split it into 2 games.
Good job, buddy.
Right? And they always have like some kind of long-term retention thing, and those have had very, very different levels of success. Like for me personally, there's like Monster Hunter World's decoration farming thing is like the worst it has ever been in the history of the series.
Yeah, I'm not sure which is. I think this one's better. I still don't like this one at all.
Even though this one it has you farming for like charms and pieces to make charms and make your decos, the ability to create layered armor is a way more appealing end game grind than farming for random casino decos.
Yeah.
Here's the quest.
I hesitate to even praise them on that because that's something they should have had a long time ago. I can't believe they were so resistant to something so simple.
Hello.
They even did the same. They even did the same thing with weapons.
quest?
Weapons you can't have layered anything on them unless they are specifically rampage weapons for some reason. Like I'm using a layered armor or layered weapons right now because I'm using a rampage hunting horn.
May the spirits protect you.
Which in the past I get, you know, it's important to be able to look at a player and go, oh, they're running this. But that's not, from my understanding, that's not really much of a thing anymore.
No.
And it's not like there's a PvP component to Monster Hunter.
It's just like Iceborne's Guiding Lands was like pretty good compared to the other bullshit, but like the baseline world stuff was just awful. What do we fight? We're fighting an Axonom, so I can get my sword and shield crap.
We're here then. Whoops. Excuse me.
Axonom's cool. I like Axonom.
Has a neat little picture too.
Yeah. I do like the idea for Sunbreak is going to be... It's a really bizarre phrase. The phrase is Western yokai.
What?
Yeah. Because this game's all
A bunch
about...
of hamburgers?
This game's all about yokai. Right? So all the new monsters are based off of existing like Japanese folklore demons.
Right.
And
Mr.
so
Umbrella.
for Sunbreak, it's going to be Western yokai, aka Western myths, which is why the new flagship is going to be a vampire. Right?
Oh, that's a broad. That's very broad in terms
Oh
of
yeah,
Western,
no, it's
then.
real broad. It basically, it's like there's going to be a monster that is Frankenstein, for example.
Did they already have that?
No.
Yeah, they do have that. I remember
Who?
there's like some sort of lore monster that's a bunch of monsters sewn together. I don't remember what it is though.
Oh, the anti-dragon machine? Yeah, that's never actually
Yes.
been in a game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's not actually a thing. That's that thing everyone loves to say is part of the lore, but it actually
But
isn't.
it's never been in anything, and it's like a deceased part of the art.
It's just
book.
concept art. Yeah. It's a pretty cool idea. It's one of the few things, and whenever you talk about Monster Hunter, it's like, oh, that looks neat, and then you learn it's not actually part of anything.
So by the way,
They
we
don't actually
have
care
to
about the
capture
lore that
this.
much. What's that? Oh, we
We have
capture it? Yeah.
There's a capture mandatory.
All right, I'll try to keep an eye out. I'm not terribly used to doing this and voice at the same time.
I got used to doing Monster Hunter in voice a million years ago when 4U was out, and there was this monster called Gognazios, which was one of the siege type monsters, like the ones that you absolutely must use cannons, use like all the bullshit you have in the arena. You have to hit it with a Dragonator. You have to use these little carts to get around. It was a whole ordeal, and like it was back in those days, multiplayer quests did not scale. So, like, if you fought it by yourself, you were just fighting a monster that was 4 times as hard. There was nothing to be done. So you had to do a multiplayer, and I was trying to beat Gogmazios, and I swear to God, I could not find a group of randoms to do it. Like, just couldn't. I ended up making, like, a Steam group, like, that was explicitly and only for, like, fucking you on the cannons, you on the ballista, you on the feet, to get it fucking cleared.
I'm really glad that I know some Monster Hunter players historically, veterans, are complaining about how the games have become more babified, but I hate to disagree with Monster Hunter fans, but it's not so much that the games are getting easier, it's that they're getting better designed.
No, they're getting easier.
They might also be getting easier, but they're getting better designed.
Yes, it's both.
Yes.
Your player, like the new moves, like the move set you had in like the old Monster Hunter games is like nothing compared to what you have now. So you're literally more powerful as a player, but it's more fun to use those moves also, right? So like the move you're seeing me use a lot, where I dash away with the greatsword. It's so powerful. Like, the greatsword in, like, older games, like, you picked your spot and you just did it, and if you had anything that was wrong about that fucking spot, like, just eat shit, I guess. Right? And now, I'm zipping around, I'm able to tackle through moves and shit like that. That's a huge increase in player power. But at the same time, like, it's way more fun. You have a lot more control over your shit. Like, no one wants to go back to the nightmare of bad hitboxes and like 2 moves total that represents the 2nd generation. But people just fucking go, oh my god, back in the day it took me like weeks to beat Tigrex because it was just so tough, and now that accomplishment is gone. It's like, well, part of that is because you've been playing Monster Hunter for 15 years.
Yeah.
It's the Dark Souls problem.
Consider my personality, my whole, I don't really value, like we were discussing earlier, I don't really value being challenged, because I enjoy playing a game where I can just shut my brain off. Which most people are not like that, I know.
There was a
you can see
old
why I
penny
wouldn't get
arcade
along with a
comic
lot of
that
personalities.
summed it up pretty perfectly, which was, are you playing the game to beat it or to see it? Right?
I'm kind of doing neither. Usually I play games because I do enjoy the experience of playing them. I just enjoy like what I'm doing now, where I'm not really paying that much attention.
It's a relaxation
It's
thing
still
for
there.
you.
Yeah. I don't think he's ready for
Fuck
this.
this bird up.
Alright, I'll let you take this big hit.
Yeah.
Big hit.
This guy's got a lot of health, goddamn.
Here. Have a big number. Oh, is he going to leave just as I do that?
He's gonna leave
That's
right there.
Rad. Cool. Fantastic. I love that.
And Monster Hunter is very much a chill game, so it's always bizarre to me when, like, tryharding on it. Like, this is a game that's its history has been defined by get a hunt or 2 in with your friend on the way to school on the bus.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that is, for most of its lifespan, been its intended purpose.
Also, it does not apply to every single monster and every single move or anything. But a lot of Monster Hunter strikes me as just being inherently unfair in some ways. Where a monster can just do something and you got hit. Like, it had no lead on it where you knew it was about to happen necessarily.
So
sometimes it just happens.
That's tough. There are a couple moves that I would point
And there's
out
lots of things that I would not register as well.
historically that are like complete bullshit. That
Hit check, famously.
everyone is going to agree on. There's the very famous Plesioth hit check,
Oh yes.
which is a completely disconnected hitbox, which is just wrong. It's a fucking mistake. Like it stuck around for years because they just never fixed it. There's in Monster Hunter World, Anjanath's back foot has a fucking hitbox on it that is like weirdly disproportionate, and he'll like essentially touch you with his toe and borderline kill you. Plague, you stop hitting it, please.
Oh,
Stop
right,
hitting
sorry. I was turning off again. Here. Do you have you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's just gotta walk over to me.
I'll let him get this out of his system, though.
Come on, man. Oh,
He's
perfect.
gonna
Look at
get here eventually. There we go.
So there's Plesioth. There's You ever fight what's called a Yankutku?
Yes, I can't remember what game it is.
It's
though.
the
I
purple one.
remember it from a porn cat game, whatever it's called.
Right. So sorry, not Yankaku, Garuga, Young Garuga. And Young Garuga in a couple games has like a little bite attack, little snap attack that he does that straight up
Has a few
activates in like 6 frames. Right? It's completely unescapable. It does a shit ton of damage. And it's like, that's bullshit. That's crap. Right? Did I learn my move?
But anyways, my point being in saying that is that if you're going to try to take the stance that Monster Hunter is supposed to be about skill and perfect play and making it as intensely difficult as possible, it can't be because the animations aren't really geared for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like Dark Souls 1 or something where they take like a million years to get a move out, and you can see it and be like, I'll get in this one last attack before I move. Some of them are like that, though. Monster Hunter is very weird in that way.
The series is insanely weird. It's one of those things that I absolutely adore, but it's just filled with fucking weird bullshit. And the answer is always like, the answer is always this weird, like, hilarious situation where somebody like you, who's coming in on, did you play Iceborne? You pretty much, you're coming in
Just
on
Worlds.
Rise, right?
Well,
World,
I
okay.
briefly played, remember I like tested a couple of the games on an emulator or something just
Sure.
to see what they were like. And
So
they
you'll-
controlled like shit.
Oh boy, did they! Whoa. So you'll get in the situation where somebody will like legitimately ask, "Hey, why is it like that? Why isn't it just like a regular video game?" And there's 2 answers to that. And the first answer, which is very unsatisfying, is, well, that's the way it's always been, and it has a certain charm to it, yada yada. And that's half of it, right? There is a certain charm to this game doing its own thing. Like, it's really doing its own thing, right? However, the real and more in-depth and even more annoying answer is always, well, the original idea for how the camera worked back in Monster Hunter 1 was go fuck yourself, camera. And every single game they've capitulated slightly about how a human being should be able to control their camera, and they decided they didn't want to be responsible for all those carpal tunnel cases, so they finally gave you an analog stick in this last game. But since they were weirdos and were doing weirdo, stupid shit with their analog sticks up until now, they're coming at it in their own bizarre direction that a human wouldn't do. It works pretty good now, though, even though it's a little goofy, and so on and so forth, for like 100 different things.
Oh yeah, I can
Right?
definitely tell on that front.
Like, how come there's an item pouch and a field pouch and an ammo pouch and a fixed item pouch? Well, back in the day, your gear would just fit into your pouch, so you'd go to carve an enemy, and you wouldn't have enough goddamn room because you took too many flash bombs, and you'd miss out on the gem, and you'd be like, oh, god damn it. So you always had to figure out, is it worth bringing pickaxes on this one because Uragon's going to be mineable when we knock him over or not? And then you no. So now they just make, like, you know, it's just a whole fucking menagerie of nonsense.
anytime I've had to interpret things that are weird to Monster Hunter, my internal logic has always been it probably did something weird on the PSP or whatever it was on at the time, and then they just never fixed it, or they just tried to adapt it, and now it's just the way that it is. Whoop. Stuff is happening.
Pardon me, just one moment.
Yeah. Oh, Lagambi, don't. Okay, good.
Hello. There we go. So, sorry about that. Dog is whining like crazy to go jump on his mama, Peach Saliva. So we are now on the dog silencing wagon. Did you ever encounter paint bombs?
I remember looking up and reading about them, but I don't remember using them unless they were in World in some weird capacity.
So they weren't. World is when they were like, okay, we're not going to do paint bombs anymore. We're very sorry. Paint bombs were an absolute vital necessity. It was an item you absolutely had to bring with you every time. And
well, they're in stories too, aren't they?
Yeah. And the way that it worked was pretty simple. You know how when you can throw a tranquilizer dart straight ahead of you? Like, instead of straight at the floor sometimes? You can throw them straight ahead. So, paint bombs worked like that, and there was no way to properly aim them. You just had to kind of get your character in the right spot. So, it was jank already. And the only way to get a monster to show up on your map was to paint bomb them. So, step one of every hunt was find the monster, and then paint bomb them. And every 5 to 10 minutes, repaint bomb them so that you don't lose them. And it was like, I could understand what's the word I want to use? I could understand the purpose in the fantasy of I'm hunting a monster.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's something that I do kind of, not miss. I didn't experience it or anything, but Monster Hunter, I always thought, well, do you remember like ages ago whenever I started Worlds? And I was like, how come they have missions? How come you just don't go out into expeditions and look for the monster? And that seemed like a really weird thing to you. Because my perception was that it was a hunting game. And I always thought that was interesting that you would actually have to like track down the thing, and then after you get to that point, then it becomes a little bit more trivial, and that's not how it works at all, of course.
Yeah, so the explanation is a perfect encapsulation of what I was saying before. The reason you go on missions is because on the PS2 they couldn't do a big open world, so it was missions. And then that became part of the formula of I want to go fight X, so I'm going to do the mission to go fight X. And World was actually the weird one for having like a dedicated go out into the world with no goal and fight monsters sequence, where it was the first one to really do that. And it's not back for this, because people would rather just pick what they want to fight and just go fight it.
It is, it's just not also. It does have expeditions, of course, but...
So, Radioactive says Monster Hunter 3 had that too. Yeah, and so did 4. But there weren't mechanics tied to it. You didn't have to go out into the open world and fucking go find tracks in order to unlock things. It was just, you wanted to go fuck around or not. Oh my god. That was cringe. I just fucking super cringe missed. Also, I'm forgetting that I'm not using the greatsword skill that I actually like.
Something that I do find interesting about a lot of the weapons is a lot of them have superfluous moves that a lot of people just don't use, but you can have different play styles with them.
Yeah.
That does get sort of annoying, though, with some, like Gun Lance, for example.
What move would you be referring to for Gun Lance?
Well, with Gun Lance, it's more so that the weapon is designed that it has like 3 different conventional ways that you can build the weapon and use it.
Yeah.
Like wide, normal, and long, I think it is. And
yeah, depends
depending on the game, some
on.
of them are useless.
Yeah, wide is bad in a lot of games.
Like, why don't just make it it's a gun like just make it a gun. It doesn't need
They
all
already
these
they
types.
already have 2 guns.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty simple. It's like you have to make 3,500 fucking weapons. They have to be different somehow.
This is complicated. But me, if you can't tell, you probably know this about me. Just I love not to complain. I just love trying to break things down and analyze them, and not necessarily fix them, but
Well, you also love to
design
complain.
solutions and stuff.
Let's not mince words.
That is also fun. I'm not nearly as bad about that as I used to be.
I'm
No, I'm not.
I don't know about
Very
that.
friendly about most things.
Oh, in terms of like the attitude. 'Cause you complain as much as ever, but you're in like a more chipper mood about it.
Like I'm not actively. This is fucking stupid. I don't
No,
really
no,
do
no.
that.
Yeah. No, I mean I used to be like that. I used to be the guy of this thing sucks. People
I'm more
like
like,
that
this
thing.
is interesting. I wonder what different iterations you can perform with this, or whatever bullshit. You know, so I can bitch without bitching, you know?
Yeah, it's fine.
Monster
It's funny
Hunter-
because Monster Hunter's been a series that like I've seen. I had my friend. I got into it, and I had a friend get into it around 3U, and then a different people that I knew that got in around 4U, and then Wooly got his feet wet with World, and then you and Paige are really getting in on it on Rise, and like it's the same.
I played a ton of World.
Okay, you played a ton of World? Okay. It's the... Yeah, you did. I remember talking about it. And it's the same conversation every single time. Where somebody goes, hey, this thing kind of sucks. Why is it like this? And the first words out of your mouth, you can't even help it, is, dude, you should have seen what it was like last time.
Yeah. Do you remember I even made a meme picture of that?
I don't remember that.
There was a... I took a bunch of stock images of a house burning down, and like, your house is on fire, and there's like Monster Hunter veterans, and it's the old man that's in all the meme pictures.
Yeah.
He's like, oh boy, it used to be way worse. Like, you should have seen it before. And then the next panel's like, but your house is still on fire, and it's just the old man being confused, not
Yeah, well,
understanding what the problem is.
The obvious thing there is, like, I love that house.
Yeah. But anyways, my point saying all that was that Monster Hunter is like ripe with that stuff, where there's lots of weird design problems in Monster Hunter. They're arguably not problems, but you could radically redesign every element of this game to streamline it and make it a little bit different, not necessarily better.
So, what's interesting is that it's been attempted.
Oh yeah.
There's an entire like genre of Monster Hunter clones.
I've only ever heard of one.
There's one that was made by Westerners. I forget what it's called. It's like an online
Dauntless
game.
or something?
Dauntless, yeah. Dauntless is the Western one. It's like a MMO thing. It was started development when it looked like World was never going to happen, and then World got announced right when they were coming out of beta. And
I don't like the way it looks. That's my problem with
it
it.
fucking killed them. There's also the God Eater series. There was Freedom Wars. There was Tokiden 1 and 2. And a lot of them had like a certain appeal. And they all had this thing where they were like, oh man, it was clearly like this position of, I don't like this part of Monster Hunter. So we're gonna, oh, there's also Soul Sacrifice. I don't like this part of Monster Hunter, so we're gonna change this and we're gonna make it better.
Yeah.
And
I was
like,
considering making a video about this subject.
they all have their qualities. Like, I would not say that any of them were like outright bad. They are all like, it's this weird thing where none of them got it right. Like, it turns out this formula is really hard. Like,
There's a lot that goes
really
into it.
crazy difficult to nail it. So, like, Freedom Wars will have a situation where Freedom Wars will be like, wow, the movement's really good. But the monsters are all terrible. And then God Eater will be like, wow, moving around and attacking is much more responsive. But somehow it doesn't feel as good. And then Tokiden will come out and be like, it's more interesting and you have a bigger world. And it's like, it's just not as high quality in general. And it's like, it's very similar to all the games that tried to rip-off from software games, right? All the Dark Souls
this is-
clones.
I was about to say, I've considered making a video about this because these are the exact things that I think about a lot.
Yeah.
That whenever, a lot of the times a game series will do something like incorrectly in some way at first because of either limitations or whatever. And that's the way they'll just keep doing it forever because that's the way it started. And, you know, people don't accept change, and it's easier to do that than to radically try to shift things around. And as a result, fans of that game that don't like specific elements of them will end up remaking that game almost exactly and inheriting all those same flaws for really no reason. And you end up with that issue of the game's imitating failings while making no effort to improve, while the original game series that was probably headed by people that are perfectly capable of fixing those issues also don't want to change them because it's just embedded. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, the other part of it is that you get into this situation where
Whoops.
they attempt to fix the problem, and the solution to the problem is worse than the problem.
Yeah.
So like, Monster Hunter has like extreme animation priority, right? Like it's the granddaddy of these games. Like Dark Souls kind of took its animation priority style from this. It's like, you better hope you fucking swing that shit in the right spot, even with the faster weapons, right? And so some of the Monster Hunter tribute slash homage slash ripoff games, whichever you want to call them, right, have way faster attacks that are much more like an action game and way more responsive controls. And they feel like shit.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm specifically referring to God Eater. Like, God Eater has a lot of stuff that's going on that's like good. I fucking hate the way it literally feels to play. Everything feels totally weightless. Like nothing. Like it feels like you're beating on a training dummy, right?
Yes.
Because if you were gonna fight a big monster like that, to get the feedback that's not present in the animations or whatever, you would want it to have like a real health bar or be much more agile or have smaller enemies, and then you would just have like an action game, like a Devil May Cry or something like that.
What was the Silent Hill where they're like, well, it's got to be more like the controls have always been bad, so we're gonna improve them.
Yeah. So that's called Silent Hill Homecoming. And the original reason for the weird controls in Silent Hill 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 was that the characters were not action game heroes, right? They were just regular average Joes. So that's why they can't shoot a gun like a cop in a regular video game.
Also, I'm sure hardware limitations.
It was actually because
I know that was supposedly a lore reason, I think, in that game, which is kind of bullshit even within the lore.
So
the
then
game.
Silent Hill Homecoming comes out, and it's made by a Western developer, Double Helix, I want to say. And they then go, okay, well, we want the game to control better, because the games have always kind of controlled like fucking shit. And the way we're going to get around that is, like, thematically in keeping in the spirit of the series, the character's going to be a armed forces veteran. So it would make sense that as a person that was in the army, they would be more comfortable with weapons, they would be a better hand-to-hand fighter, etc. Right? And then they made the controls, like, really responsive. Like,
do that in a game like that.
Like they made like the melee weapons have like a combo system that was really in depth for that kind of game, and fighting was this very involved process where you were juking and dodging, and it was like a fucking action game, and it was garbage. Like it turned like the very first thing that people found out was that. With the knife, the starting knife was so fast that you could stun lock enemies. And it's like, oh yeah, that's real scary, huh? That's really spooky. Like stun locking this eldritch horror with a knife. It's
Sometimes,
like
quote unquote, bad controls are better for various reasons.
like it's fucking terrible. Like the
That's one
cure is
reason why I think
way
about-
worse than the disease.
Like, not to harp on a really old subject, but that's one of the reasons why I always prefer Dark Souls 1 as opposed to, 3, Bloodborne, and so on. Is because the things that I value within the design of 1 are the fact that it has that priority system, and it is very slow, and it's very fair, and it's more concerned with even the sort of Demon Souls-esque like resource use as opposed to the action-oriented combat.
Yeah.
And as the series went on, of course, that changed. And as imitators came out, they started imitating the aspects of the Souls games that I didn't like.
Yeah. Well, and they also, for the vast majority of them, imitated them badly.
That as
So
well.
like
yes.
they
Very
were like
much so.
Lords of the Fallen's a really good example, where they were
good
like,
example.
well, Lords of the Fallen says, okay, well, Dark Souls, it's really slow and heavy, right? And so they did
gonna
the
make it as slow as
opposite
heavy as
thing
possible.
of like God Eater, in which like Lords of the Fallen controls like a brick. It is the slowest, heaviest controlling main character I think I can think of. And like it feels bad. Like it's way over the line. It's
I
like
was playing Dark Souls 3 and then went back to 1, and I was using two-handed hammer, I think it was. And I thought in Dark Souls 1, this actually could be a little bit faster. Like, I wouldn't want it to be as crazy as 3 gets, but
yeah.
even then I was like, yeah, this actually could be improved. 'Cause
So
I don't think it need to be this bad.
I tend to genuinely disagree with your opinion
Yeah, of course.
on the Dark Souls 3 like speed stuff. However, there is one
They're very
thing
different.
that I think, well, because I just like fast action games, so it's more aligning to my own taste, right?
Yeah.
And there is one thing though, that I think most people who play those games will agree is a trap that they've fallen into, which I did not feel in Elden Ring's network test. So good on that. I hope that continues. But
Yeah.
when enemies got faster and faster and faster in Dark Souls, particularly bosses, they're like the boss for most of the time, for most bosses, they can't be speed demons at all times. That's too much, right? Unless you're playing Bloodborne, but Bloodborne gives you extraordinary player powers to deal with it, right? Well, let's take Dark Souls 3, right? The boss can't be like rapid fire throwing it down at all moments.
You can't copy paste Orphan into
It's
3.
it's too much, right? So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put moves in that look fast but aren't, and they became obsessed with one specific move that almost every boss does at some point, where they hold up their arm to hit you, and then just hold it for like 2 full seconds, and then bring it down.
With 2, actually. 2 loved doing that as well.
Yeah. No, they both did. And
The
it's
monster
just
always
like
holds up its like weapon arm or its claw. So like, ooh, and then it comes down in like 5 frames or something.
yeah, 2
You're
did that on regular
expected
enemies.
to be like, okay, I know that.
And I'm specifically thinking of like Pontiff Sullivan, where he like holds up his thing to hit you and then does like a couple quick slashes and then holds it up again and does a couple quick slashes. And it's like,
I remember whenever 3 came out, I was actually watching Japanese because it came out a little bit early. So we were just killing some time watching some Japanese streamers play it. And someone was already at Pontiff.
yeah.
And I do remember having the thought of, wow, this looks incredibly unfair because, Pontiff does attack so quickly. Of course, I think these days among people that play 3 all the time, Pontiff is considered to be an easy boss, mainly
joke.
just because,
Yeah.
he is like Gwyn in the sense that you can just parry the fuck out of him.
He also
There's a lot of ways of cheesing.
flinches easily when you just beat on him real hard.
Yeah, so they're it shares that with Monster Hunter in the sense of there are ways to trivialize Monster Hunter if you know the exact way to, like, you hit the monster this one way and you, like, there's no poise in Monster Hunter, but you can, whatever, stagger them, knock them out, whatever, I don't, flinch, and you get them down, and every time you see a speedrun, it's someone doing that, of just, like, face-fucking the monster in the first few seconds, and then the fight is effectively over.
Well, the really wild Monster Hunter shit is like it's recorded at 240p, and it's a bunch of Japanese guys, and they're all playing naked characters, and they'll like show up on the monster and then like do a synchronized little dance and then sleep it, and then put like 35 bombs up its ass, and then all synchronize some kind of super baseball hit, and then the monster just dies.
Right.
That's how it'd be.
Yeah, but you're talking about Dark Souls 3 enemies do that thing with the animation.
I did not. So, like, when I put out my half-hour footage of the network test stuff for Elden Ring, I put, like, a disproportionately huge amount of footage of the final boss of the network test. Because I thought it was a really good boss that... It does have that trick, but he doesn't overuse it, and he does... It's one of my favorite Souls bosses, like, right away, honestly. Like, he doesn't abuse...
What's his name?
Melvin?
He has some very unusual names.
Maglion? Margaret the Felt.
Good old Margaret.
Melvin. he's just like a really good human style boss. And he has like, you know, you go to heal and he throws little knives at you, and he's got all sorts of cool shit.
I will absolutely promise you I will get angry at that guy.
Oh, I'm sure. That being said, I have a sneaking suspicion that I talked about this on the podcast a little bit. Where I have a very sneaking suspicion that Elden Ring is going to bridge a significant amount of the game's difficulty gap. Because they've said that if you beeline the story, it's like 30 hours or whatever, right? That game's clearly fucking huge. And, like, the difference between me fighting Margit with a beeline build, right? Like, me just going straight down the little path the graces give me versus 100%ing that zone and then going to fight him is night and day. And, like, more than any other Souls game, it's going to have the thing of, like, can you not beat this boss? Fucking leave and go do shit for a while. You will get something cool. You will get, what do you call it? You'll get something cool, you will get something stronger, you will be statistically stronger, right?
I'm gonna farm the shit out of that game.
Well, I'm probably gonna be I ran some quick maths on what I assume its hour count is. I'm probably gonna be playing it for like 24 days in a row or some shit.
I have noticed, because I, of course, give a lot of thought to all the criticism I get for not liking 3 and so on. Because most people do like more the fact that they are turning into sort of faux character action games as opposed to the weird, cryptic, like sloggy resource management sort of games that they were in Demon Souls and to some extent Dark Souls 1. A lot of people view them as boss rush games in a way, where the zones are sort of a bother that they don't want to deal with, and they just want to like rush from one big boss to the other.
Well, Elden Ring is not that.
I hope not. That's the thing I like the least about.
I mean, dude, I played the network test. Like the boss to space ratio is high.
I don't know if the enemies that you'll encounter later on in the game are going to like increase in difficulty or anything, but from the network test, I didn't get to play it, of course, but all the enemies look remarkably fair compared to some of the more recent entries.
Yeah, so they get to cheat on that, by the way. You know how they cheat on it? Like the game feels like, God, Elden Ring feels like you're playing the HD remaster of Dark Souls Trilogy, if that makes any sense. Right?
Like it does feel very Soulsy.
You constantly get into this situation where you're looking at a zone or an area and you're like, oh, this is like that spot in Demon Souls. Specifically, the one that makes me think is there is a little side mission hub area that is a bunch of like rock man miners mining the walls, and you fight a big giant with a mace that is just like a Dark Souls 2 boss. And you're like, yeah, this is a little half-hour mini dungeon, but at the same time, like, this feels very familiar, but it's just new enough that I'm like, yeah, cool.
It is kind of FromSoft games in general, though. They love repeating the same ideas over and over.
Yeah, with a new twist or like a new...
or recombining them.
Yeah. And like, some are better, some are worse. From what I played of Elden Ring, it was absolutely excellent.
Let's see.
Like, even in its network test state.
In Elden Ring, I've seen both amazing hitboxes and horrendous hitboxes, as far as people showing off things that have happened.
Yeah, well, the
It's
network test that we got a hold of was, like, fucking rough in terms of its overall development. Like, there was just a... Like, there was one of those things that I'm looking at, like, the amount of items that are in that network test and how many of them I suspect are actually late-game unlocks. And I'm like, are the things that would have been here not here because they're not working? You know what I mean? Like, and I suspect the answer is yeah, probably. I assume it'll be, like, cleaned up significantly, but I also assume that this is probably going to be, like, the first From Software to be, like, legitimately a little jank in terms of its scale and, like, bugginess or whatever. The only thing I'm really, really worried about, and it's not that I actually don't trust, like, FromSoft or their devs or their QA or whatever, is that, like, I look at Elden Ring and I think about, like, man, what would it be playing a fucking Skyrim game with an Iron Man save file?
Oh, jeez. Like,
what happens if there's a bug that, like, you fall through the fucking earth and then they somehow fall on an invisible floor and then the game autosaves? Right?
Yeah,
like,
I would never. You say you wouldn't trust them. I definitely would not trust FromSoft with that.
Like,
especially in a series in which you're not allowed to backup save, and if you do, then you might end up getting banned for it.
So when I play that game LP or pre-recorded or stream or whatever the fuck I end up doing with it, depending on like what shows up in my email. I'm going to back up my fucking saves. I'm going to figure out a way to back up my saves, like, in between sittings, basically. Because I am legit worried that I'm going to be 64 hours in and fall through the fucking earth and, like, lose the shard of the Elden Ring and just, like, well, fuck.
Ooh.
That'd be a nightmare. I can only imagine that's like a priority to fix.
I really wish.
By the way, Aussie Manny says, I'm guessing stream. Regardless of what actually happens with Elden Ring, it will obviously be streamed because my Twitch platform is my main platform, period.
I really want to stream it, but internet. So.
Yeah. So,
I might do an LP of it.
because like, you know, sometimes you get games early, right? Like, for example, I'm going to be streaming Total War Warhammer 3 next week on the 10th, which is like a full week before the game comes out, right? Now, luckily, the embargo for that is very early, which I appreciate. But sometimes, every now and then, you get something, and like the embargo date is like really far, and they have it for you really early. Like, I got Rise on PC like almost a month before its release, and I wasn't allowed to do anything for it with it. But like, it was a PC port, right? So like, big deal. Like, everybody knows what it is. But like, there's a possibility that I could get a hold of Elden Ring, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks before its official release date. And I'm not gonna do the situation where I just play a shit ton of it and like all my all my like new experiences with it are off camera where no one can see them. So if that were to happen, what I would end up doing is what I did with the network test, where I will just pre-record it like an LP and then be like, okay guys, here's the episode 1 on my stream, and then shoot the shit about the session like afterwards, and then like put those out very fast so that I can catch up to where I'm at. I think that's probably the best solution.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it. People will want the content from me. Of course, they're not gonna give me anything new. They don't give a shit about me. There's probably no way that I can consistently stream it, even though I would want to, just because of my circumstances. I was considering the idea of doing an LP, but that will probably end up making it very plotting, because just, you know, that's how I play. Plus, I also don't want to, since it's a newer FromSoft game, it's going to be more action-oriented no matter what. I don't want to get into the situation where I run up against some boss and I'm doing it the wrong way, and there's no content in the episode. It's just me getting angry about something. Like, I don't want that. So I may play through it as fast as I can and then just restart it and then do an LP that way.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm not saying anything, and I would never break embargo, because I don't do that. I would never do that. But I'm just saying, if I all of a sudden start taking a bunch of days off for no reason, you could make your own conclusions about what I'm actually working on.
It is a mystery.
It would be a mystery. You're like, sorry guys, I can't stream tonight. I'm working on some nothing. I'm being lazy. Nararan says, or just be patient and don't play it until the embargo lifts. That is like,
unreasonable, sir.
That, from a personal and professional perspective, that is legitimately stupid. Okay? From a personal perspective, it's obviously stupid.
What you could do is
you do all your industry smoozing, and you be nice to, you do the emails, and you fill out the forms and all that shit to get the game early, and you go, cool, I'm gonna sit on it. It's ridiculous.
What you could do is just record yourself doing it, and then once the embargo lifts, then just do your normal stream routine, but then play the video file.
That's what I'm talking about. That's literally what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, well, okay. Otherwise, so what I could do is I can, you know, record everything I can get my hands on prior to its release and prior to the embargo, and then when the embargo lifts, I'm like, hey, who wants 10 hours of content a day? Because I have 38 of it already. You know, and then as soon as that ends, just go back to a regular stream.
Yeah. God, I wish I had reliable internet.
Do an E3 and pretend to play the... that's... Ooh, I don't know, man. Pretend to play the game while the pre-recorded video is playing. So, oh no.
That I can guarantee that will not work.
Oh, I mean, I could do it, but that would probably get like real old, real fast for everyone.
There were a couple moments in the Dark Souls LP where I had to like re-record some audio because it like freaked out. So there's like bits of like 10 or so seconds or something where I had to like imitate what I knew I was saying.
Oh, that sucks.
It does.
Oh, that
It doesn't
sucks,
work
eh?
well at all.
It's one of those things you just don't like to do. It's so awkward. Like looping, like the animation term of looping, like voice acting over existing footage for this job is the shittiest. It's the shittiest thing that you could ever do. It's so awful. It's so awkward and so fucking fake that you wonder, like, why am I even bothering?
Why am I even alive?
Oh, I mean, that's a tougher question.
Don't you hip check me. I forgot that in Stories 2, they actually put in a move that was a reference to the hip check. I forget what it's called, but it's some absolutely laughable, like, hyper ray sort of style move.
Oh, seriously? That's
Yeah.
really fun.
What was the name of the monster? Plesia something?
Plesia.
There we go. Hyperspace
that
tackle. Yeah, that's
That
what it's
is the like hungriest I've seen that boy in a while. Earlier, he attempted to steal one of our grocery baguettes.
called. Big number time, Pat. Go to work.
Okay, Pez.
It's going to get
You
poisoned,
take it
ladies and
easy.
gentlemen.
What's that? Oh, Eli Peaches apologizes for bailing, but she doesn't like. She's kind of hobbling around right now. She's,
No problem. I suspected such a thing would occur.
yeah.
I don't think this is normally when she's supposed to be awake anyways, in her
No.
weird sleep schedule currently.
Paige's sleep schedule over the past little while is Paige awake?
Mysterious.
She was talking about it earlier. She just seems sleepy all the time. Could it be that she's finally just tired of my bullshit?
No, I think there's something medically different about her that she needs to have investigated instead of taking vitamins.
Now, I don't know if you're aware, but something as simple as a doctor's appointment has become much more difficult in the recent years.
Damn you, sleepy time cloud. Vent switch. Oh yeah, I forgot you existed. Guess I'll just leave that up there for a while.
I mean, that was whatever.
I saw it and it's like, ooh, button. I don't recognize.
Come on. Oh, did we kill him? Nice.
Oh, down he goes.
Groggy is not going to give us a control.
What the? Oh.
But yeah, I am unreasonably excited for Elden Ring. It is like there's something you said earlier that really like it kind of offended me, which is stupid because it's like people can play games that they want, how they want.
Like in a religious way?
Kind of. Where you describe some people looking at the Souls, like Dark Souls 3 as like a boss rush game.
Boss rush games, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm offended with that because like my favorite part of those games is like wandering around the cool locations.
Yeah, that's what my favorite part is.
Like that's way, way more important to me than fighting bosses or even enemies. Is like the places and be like, oh cool, like that's why I got like super into like Dark Souls lore, even though it's stupid and it has now been shown to be a lie. I don't care. It's just an interesting location to wander around. It's why I end up going back to like New Vegas or even Skyrim. It's like I love to inhabit a location in a game. I think it's great.
It's nice living in a written world.
Right, and so I look at the Elden Ring and like, yeah, these gameplay things are pretty great. And you know, power stance coming back is cool. I mean, that's cool, right? And oh, these bosses are rad, and oh, these whatever. But then I'm like, yeah, but what's that castle look like on the inside, though?
Yeah.
Like none of those kind of
I had
compare
that sort
to.
of revelation because there was a statement somewhat recently that it seemed like I don't remember clearly, but Elden Ring has this mechanic where you can just respawn in front of the boss.
I don't know about that.
Because Miyazaki had said something about they're trying to make the games less frustrating in that respect.
Well, in the network test, the Grace bonfire thing, is in front of the boss door.
Yeah, that's probably what they're referring to.
Like it is like the boss run is 8 seconds, and there's no enemies.
So that's the thing that had me slightly worried. Because I thought, I hope they don't use this as an excuse to try to make the bosses like that much more of a boss rush style game.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Blasio Boots points out there's shrine statues that are not Grace locations. They're just checkpoints, and those are more liberally spread around in general because, particularly for open world bosses. Because like the Grace that you sat at might be like literally 2 miles away, right? And then you die and you want to go fight the open world boss, and it's like that open world boss is like a 10-minute ride away, right?
But I mentioned that because in Demons and Dark 1 specifically, I think in some cases in 2, I can't really think off the top of my head, there are some bosses that are more of a victory lap in the sense that it's more about the difficulty of getting through the awful, awful zone. And then once you've done that, you get to a boss, it's like, oh, that was easy. And that's the point. Is because
Cathedral Ward. Bloodborne. Bloodborne's Cathedral Ward is like a nightmare. Ha
Yeah, you could say
ha 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 ha. But then you get to like the Celestial Emissary, and it's like a fucking joke.
There we go.
Catacombs and Pinwheel, even though I died to Pinwheel on my last Dark Souls.
Catacombs is a... Gosh, if you go to Catacombs early, that place will just kick the shit out
Yeah,
of
I
you.
usually just go to Catacombs and run to the bottom and get the Scythe and die. So that I have the Scythe early, because I like the Scythe in Dark Souls 1.
Right.
Hey, Eli, I'm gonna call it tonight and go chill out and check on Peaches. So we're gonna call it there for tonight.
Right. That was a good session.
I think it was okay.
That was a good session. I know, it was kind of shit.
We talked
you think that.
about video Monster Hunter and stuff. I'm so excited to play Elden Ring, man.
Remind us when that comes out.
February 25th.
25th.
Yeah. Let me
Just
check.
had to put it at the end of the month, didn't they?
They clear it like the original release date. Like a month is some game breaking shit and some compliance stuff, and also like they can't push it that far into March, right? It's the last Friday of the month. It's the last Friday of the month. Somebody says stop activating crazy talk in order to delay the game. Game can't be delayed anymore. It going gold means it passes submission and has been submitted to manufacturing. So as of right now, there are pressed discs that are out, and at least in trucks. There will probably be discs in stores, not next week, but the week after. Which means get ready for fucking leaks.
Yeah, and people stealing the discs at work.
Get ready for that shit.
That's gonna be fun.
Um,
Then you can play it for almost a full year and get a little bit tuckered out, and then play Breath of the Wild 2 when that comes out in like November or some weird ass time.
Yeah, that makes
then
sense.
go back to Elden Ring.
Yeah. All right, Eli, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to go thank the peepo. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'm really happy you were able to make it.
No
And
problem. I'm
I'll
glad
see
that
you.
my
Well, I
internet
mean,
held out.
I'll see you whenever the
Yes,
fuck we hang out
almost
next.
me. Yeah.
But if you're down for it, we'll do another Monster Hunter next week. Hope as long as Paige is feeling all right.
Internet should be more stable.
Should. All right.
Yes.
Say goodbye, Eli.
Goodbye, Eli.
All right. Hey, we did it. Another successful stream in the bag. Yeah, Elden Ring is going to fucking leak, man. Like, there is no force on this earth that is going to stop a motherfucker from stealing that from a store and streaming it until they get taken down, and then they're gonna fucking stream it on some jank fuck like Russian streaming website for terrorists, and everybody's first experience to certain bosses in Elden Ring is going to be a Twitter video of somebody pointing their phone at their computer screen, like just garbage. Zangief, hey, stop that shit. Oh, it's going to be lit. All right, let's thank some people. Like Lieutenant Surge, who subbed. Thank man. Logan Air sub. Thank you. I am great subbed. Had a shit day at work. Just got done. Glad to see some hoons from the PP&P. Thanks for being awesome, you three. Give the geef some pets for me, please. Will do. Zangief! Come here. Come here. He's up to some shit over there. Skeletons have buttholes? So, tipped $5? Okay. That might be why Peach is confused about Palamute buttholes. All right, we're going to move on. Go Golem sub. Why do chicken coops have 2 doors? Because if they had 4 doors, they'd be chicken sedans. Oh my god. Oh my god, go to hell. Ooh. Hello. Do you guys see my son? He is my son. He is a dumb baby. Are you dumb baby? Ah. Zangief? Sit. High five. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. Jojo, good boy. We gotta get the foam out. We gotta get that foam out. You're gross. Ugh. Ugh. He's a baby. Okay, Zangief. You let me clean your face. Stop. Okay, stop. Zangief. Stay. Man, he loves that shit. He loves that shit. Yeah, dog mode's still on. You know, I have an idea. I have a really smart idea. We're going to turn dog mode off for this, but we'll have dog mode on for this. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Cool. Oh, no. Hello? Hello? How's it now? Oh, I figured out a solution. I just delete the source. Okay. Smart. Now I'm realizing I didn't need to delete the source. I can just mute it. I don't know why for any reason I thought I would have to delete the source. Anywho, we fixed that. I'm a genius. Thank you, everyone. I'm just so smart. Wappy dog. That's right. All right, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have dog mode be specific. Come here. Oh, you need to lick the crumbs off the floor? Okay, pig. Fucking freak. Hey, RD and X sub. Thank you. Decided to get into KOF. Played Garo. 98, 02, 13, and 15. Been doing trials in 13 and fell in love with King and Kula. Do you have any interest in the new KOF 15? No! But fun fact, I really like King and Kula. I love K-Team that has Whip in it. K Kula and Whip. I fucking love that team. They're great. That brown guy sub, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Tiny Swamp Thing subbed. Been practicing KOF 13 and 14 for when 15 comes out. And damn, haven't had this much fun with the fighting game since the pandemic. Ash Crimson rules. That weirded me out. You guys have almost the same fucking message. Well, glad you guys are enjoying King of Fighters. Hydra King sub to say directionally challenged. Referdy use 500 bits says, let's get those funds for the eye tracking hardware going. I thought it'd be a good idea, but then I realized I'd have to set it up, and I'm lazy. Razy Wrath subbed. Malone subbed saying Monster Hunter Yi. Axis gifted a sub, and No Brev sub. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Barracuda kicked in a sub. 21 months, that means my sub can drink now, right? Anyways, I think about what you said your favorite cheese was. But what do you think about Havarti? That's my favorite. If only I wasn't lactose intolerant. Had Paige and Baby say hi to Greg for me. Havarti doesn't jump out at me. Though I've had it, and I liked it. It just doesn't jump out at me. Axe kicked in 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Axe. Appreciate it. And I Wants Candy subs. Says, wow, 40 months, huh? Huh. All right, that's it for me tonight, guys. I'm very happy to have had you here today. I'll be seeing you guys on Monday for the podcast. And let's talk about next week. This is the last stream of the week. So let's talk about next week, right? Let's go look at the schedule and see if I need to change anything. I might. Okay, so the schedule that we got for now is Sifu on Tuesday. Not changing that. That looks great. In Sound Mind also looks great. I'm finally going to do that. I was going to do that a while ago. On February 10th, I'm going to be doing a Total War 3 sponsored stream. That's early. That's big early. And judging from what I've seen, that game looks like it might be really, really cool. Zangief, what are you eating? Nothing? I don't understand this dog. You know when dogs are like standing there going, mwah, 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 and you're like, oh no, what's in your mouth? And you go to get it out of their mouth and like you scoop them. There's nothing. And you're like, oh, cool. You're an idiot. On Friday, next week, we have another Monster Hunter stream planned. Though, obviously, that's guest dependent, right? And then on Saturday afternoon, we have a special secret project that I've been working on that a couple of you may like. I'm enjoying making it, but I'll be premiering it live. It's pre-recorded, but I'll be premiering it live on Saturdays when I otherwise would not be streaming. So hopefully y'all like that. It's not porn. It's not porn. All right. That's it for me tonight. It's absolutely not Elden Ring. I mean, I'm showing it off next Saturday on the 12th. There's no way in hell they'd give me the go-ahead to fucking put Elden Ring footage out like more than 2 weeks before the game's release. That's absolutely ridiculous. All right. No, it's not. I'm telling you it's not Elden Ring. If it was Elden Ring, I wouldn't tell you it wasn't Elden Ring. I'd be like, Elden Ring? What? That's crazy. Right? Right? All right. You guys have a good night. I'm out of here. I'm going to go check on Peaches and smooch my dog and get some. Ooh, Paige made some soup. I'm going to have some soup. Good soup. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys. Bye.